Live from beautiful Spring Lake, this is Tales from the Satellite, and I'm your host, Randy.
That's how we're starting.
No, we are not starting like that.
Good evening. Oh, I should probably hit record, shouldn't I?
Yes.
I was feeling pretty good for la 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 la. Taking my time on the la 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 la. Snow falling down in the la 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 la. Everybody singing like la 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 la. Decking all the halls with the la 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 la. Making my way to the la 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 la. I like to drink a little beer at the end of the day. And go walking in the town, feel like a million miles away. Now the snow is like a sea, like a sand above the beach. The lights walking in the trees, the people shouting in the street, and the people in the light.
Good evening, radio fans, and welcome back to a very holiday edition of Davey Mac's Tales from the Satellite. I'm your host, as always, Bobby Tamburro, and joining me, as always, is the host and star of this program, Eastside Dave McDonald.
Thank you so much. How about a round of applause? Well, thank you so much, Robert. I appreciate that. And then who else is here with us, Robert?
What makes it such a very special Christmas edition is one of my favorite co-hosts of this show who pops up at once in a blue moon. You might know him from Yaddle Chattel. You might know him from being Dave's best friend. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Jedi Jared.
Hi. Hello, everyone.
I didn't know him as Dave's best friend. That's the amazing thing.
Different Dave. You don't know him.
But Jedi Jared is here from Yaddle Chattel. And he's
Hello.
one of the three producers, Robert, Jared, and Ron Fez Archivist. We all Tales from the Satellite fans and everybody on Patreon, everyone on YouTube must give them credit because Robert, Jared, and Ron Fez Archivist have done an amazing job. This show debuted this year. I believe this is one of the freshest, biggest, best podcasts out there. And after Jared and I had a drinking episode of Yaddle Chattel that then morphed into a drinking watch-along of Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. And somehow, I guess Jared and I are like Hunter S. Thompson and his lawyer in the Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. We've decided to go full-on Bender.
Oh, yeah.
And we're having a drinking Christmas special pop-up bonus special.
Let's do the
Davey Mac's Tales from the Satellite. It's going to be a fun little Christmas special, a holiday special. I guess we got to say holiday for Jared, Robert, as he is, he's not in our faith. He's in that other one.
He is not in our faith. But
Merry Christmas, fuckers.
He did get me a Christmas present, which was some Jim Beam that is convenently in this small coat.
Oh, there's more in there. There's
I
a lot
got
of-
you
lot of
some
treats.
Jack Daniels. It's in the freezer, and it's been open.
It's been partially drinking.
And it's been half drunk by Jared.
Dude, Jim and Jack, my two favorite J's.
But we're going to have a great special tonight, a great holiday special. We decided to do one last Tales from the Satellite before the new year. Just decided to give all of you folks, because everyone's loving the show. We decided, you know what? We'll give you another episode. What the hell? So this one is...
It's pretty much a holiday kind of clip episode.
I
You know
love
when sitcoms would go back and kind of do their best stuff? We're not going to clip Tales from the Satellite, but what we are, we don't have enough of a library for that yet.
That would be hysterical. We start playing clips of Tales from the Satellite.
That was
listening
like the
to
episode-
clips of us. Listening to clips of Ron and Fez. That would be the ultimate clip show. And then maybe the Ron and Fez were playing clips of like fucking Ron and Ron or some shit like that.
They were doing one of the days they were talking about something on Opie and Anthony, who was listening to them, so we just make it as much of a Russian doll as we could.
So this is it's not a Tales from the Satellite clip show. It's a Ron and Fez clip show. Is from what I'm to believe. Sort of?
It's
Hodgepodge.
It's a
Ron and Fez
hodgepodge
universe.
Yes.
Ron and Fez universe, sort of favorite moments.
Yes.
And most
Because like we'll start this off with one
You
of
can start right now.
Yeah, let's
he
start
was in the
right
middle of saying something.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, I think so.
I was just saying it is a Christmas episode. That's kind of what our plan is.
It's to get wasted and talk about our favorite Ron and Fez shit. and Eastside Dave stuff.
Oh, Jesus.
Which is typically what Jared and I do on a Thursday with Archivist anyway, without you, is we just go, oh, we're supposed to be talking about this. What was your favorite moment? What do you think about this episode?
You know, by the way, Robert, I've had like 3 or 4 Guinnesses. These are the extra stouts. This is the 7.5 alcohol percentage. As you can see, I can speak just fine. This motherfucker has had a beer and a half.
I saw.
You can tell the difference, right?
It's almost 2.
It's almost 2. The Quibbler is back. Let me say, if you've drunk half of this, I was right. The fucking Quibbler. He quibbles for no reason. No comedic value. He always quibbles. This happens on Yaddle Channel, our Star Wars podcast that Jared and I do.
Fastest growing adult-rated Star Wars podcast.
All the fucking time. But a beer and a half, his personality is totally different.
I was watching A New Hope last night. I saw some of the slurring going on. Yeah, I saw
I was
some of
going
the
to
edits.
tell you might have to bump up the audio a little bit.
But it is very much like Christmas in that you're arguing about who's drunk enough and who hasn't drunk, and we did have a big blowout argument before everybody acted like we're all good.
Jesus.
So I'm
you
glad
you
we're
didn't
all
want to
good.
know that one.
No, it was an Irish
We're
argument.
going to keep that in-house. Robert and I at each other's throats like 2 fucking dogs.
And Jared just said,
And we're not going to talk about what it's about.
No, of course not. I just thought it was very funny that this is how Christmas goes. An argument nobody really cared that much about, and I'm in tears in the car smoking a joint. So it is kind of like
Robert
Christmas.
was crying in his car smoking marijuana, and I'm like, fuck him, let him go outside, you fucking asshole, and I'll just sit here in silence watching Lord of the Rings on mute, drinking
that was
Guinness.
the scariest thing. It's just on mute.
I love the movie. I can watch a movie that I like on mute because, the wheels were spinning. I was thinking, how could I kill him in his car? Could I get some dynamite?
And here I am just wanting to like hang out with my friends and,
Yeah.
talk about the thing that I wanted to
That
talk about.
was pre-show. These things happen pre-show.
The beauty of
Davey Mac Sports Program, Tales from a Satellite. Hell, even a couple of Yaddle channels. We've had some pre-show fireworks.
Yeah, well, it's mostly you yelling at me.
So
But much like a Irish Catholic or Italian Roman Catholic,
that's
we
it.
have our argument
It's the
about
family.
nothing, drink a little
We're not-
bit.
As long as we don't tell anyone what we were arguing about, hey, shit happens.
right.
We keep it in-house.
That's fine.
I say if you slam your cock in a door, it's a problem. You say it's a sexual activity. It's out there.
That was it, folks. That was the discussion.
Anyway, we are doing exactly what Jared said. And sharing
Favorite
some-
Ron and Fez
just
moments
some
of
our
all
favorite
time.
moments.
No, it's not even.
And this is, to be specific, this is the producers. This is Robert's favorite moments, Jared's favorite moments, and Ron and Fez Archivist's favorite moments. The 3 guys who put together this show. Davey Mac just shows up. This is the only show. I don't do any of the show prep. I don't do anything. I say I want to be surprised for the show. I got 8,000 fucking shows. I got the Morning Rat Race. I got the Davey Mac Sports Program. I got the goddamn Eastside Davidson Wrestling Show and Yaddle Channel. You guys got to do this one. So you guys get all the credit. All the credit. And that's why you're deserving of this. It's your favorite Ron and Fez moments.
It's not even just those Ron and Fez universe, kind of anything tangential, but just,
Anything tangential.
it may not even be our
Anything
favorite.
satellite radio, Opie and Anthony, Ron and
East
Fez,
Side Dave.
Virus, Eastside Dave,
Yeah.
Davey Mac Sports Program, blah, blah, blah.
Mine
Okay.
might be from Davey Mac Wrestling and Sun Pod.
Woo!
Ooh.
It's not, but it could have been.
Oh, that would have
But-
been so nice.
I don't even want to go, these are our favorite moments, but these are moments we may not get to talk about
Highlights.
or wanted to talk
Yeah.
more. Yeah.
And maybe some of the fans that listen to the show who've wanted to like contribute might be like, "Oh fuck yes, I remember that. That was fucking great."
Double
and
down
they'll
do
be
that
like, "Oh
story.
yeah."
if something is hot, and if something, what we encourage everyone who's watching this show, we have an email, davymacshows@gmail.com. If one of these topics that Robert or Jared brings up, or Ron Fez Archivist, and maybe you want us to expand on it for an entire satellite episode, let us know. davymacshows@gmail.com. We're listening to you.
DavyMacShows@gmail.com.
That's
Because
it.
I was looking for that email last night.
And also
I saw
for questions.
shout outs that
Oh, yeah.
weren't made, and I was just going to ask some questions like, hey, why didn't somebody get his shout out?
That was Jared's fault.
It was a joke, guys. I really didn't care. We're
That
all
was
good.
100% Jared's fault. I told on Yaddle Channel we gave shout outs to apparently 138 people, not to Robert, who does
They're-
put the graphics in.
They're Jesus fucking Christ, like you guys don't understand. Like you explained to me, I was like waiting to do it today. when
He actually
it's
said
the
that.
biggest fucking show
said
we
he-
do.
he said he
was
wanted to
say
do it-
something really nice and touching the Bobby.
I was just
Jared said he wanted to do it to your face.
I
and then,
love
and
that.
then
On the show that everyone's gonna watch on our channel.
Guys, I really was just busting.
he was
balls
joking.
there. Yeah, I was.
now you're freaking out like too much. You
guys-
you fucking
Yeah, we
beer
got-
and a half. Fucking
Two beers.
the
That's why we're going number 3
Hasidic
now.
Hunter S. Thompson over here.
You guys described your Hunter S. Thompson.
Hasidic S. Thompson.
That's a great name. If I ever actually join Twitter, I'm gonna be.
From now on, I'm gonna call you, dude. You almost have like his look too, with the hair and the fucking thing. You gotta get like
A hat?
You gotta get the hat. You gotta get the Hawaiian shirt and then the green sunglasses.
We did that once for a Davey Mac, an Eastside Dave show. I came down here.
Look at this.
Yeah,
And
you
I'm
You
talking
dressed
about
as
Robert,
Hunter S. Thompson.
the microphone literally is not in front of his face. I actually
It
thought
is
it was
right in
just
front of my
Seattle Channel.
face.
Yeah, you were talking like this. The last 5.
I was doing that. I was doing
He was just going, Dave, no. Listen, motherfucker. People already give me shit for you not talking to the mic on Yaddle Channel. You are in possession of a microphone in your hand. Put it to your mouth. We're not going to do that. Oh, yeah. I would love for you to fucking Bud Dwyer yourself today. That would be very emotionally satisfying to see another human being blow their head off.
He's saying
Jesus
that to you,
Christ.
Jared, but he doesn't mean it.
Yeah, well.
In my defense, last night, Jared, you guys described your Hasidic S. Thompson moments. I was pretty zanned out. So,
Xanax?
Producer Rob hasn't been able to smoke weed all week because he has a chest cold. So
Yeah?
his good friend Luby got him some Xanax.
Wait a sec. I told you not to do Xanax. That is the reason for what this happened. Did I tell you that it makes me into a monster?
Yeah, it did. It did. I was firsthand experiencing
Oh my god,
that.
that's why he's fucking like this today.
It's because of Zanny the nanny.
I'm not on it today. We're
You
good.
no, it doesn't matter. It has a
Okay.
day and a
All right,
half,
look.
2-day hangover.
We can start with Ron and Fez's arc.
Let's do the show.
Can I just do that, please, so we don't escalate this into fucking what I had to deal with the last 2 hours? Thank you.
You
All right.
shut up.
This is like Christmas.
You shut up and you get this thing started.
Okay. So this was
Actually, I'm going to get it started here, Jared,
All right, good,
with
good.
my first favorite moment.
Fine.
Good. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Oh, god damn it. Now I exit. Okay. So Ron and Fez Archivist, I was listening to this one and I'm like, holy shit, this is one of the best moments. It was
So this is Ron Fez Archivist.
this is his pick.
Okay.
This is one of his picks.
I know. Make that clear though.
Who caused Fez's heart attack? So this was like soon after
I mean,
Fez.
Fez had multiple heart attacks.
This was the first one.
Okay.
So this is pre you, but you're still mentioned in this. So Fez calls in. Thank you. Fez calls in and he has a list. And he's talking about how it's therapy for him and he's working out his issues. And he's like, I'm kind of angry because these people caused my heart attack.
Now, is this on Sirius XM or
Yeah,
is this
was on XM. This
Okay.
was the early days of XM.
very early?
Yeah,
Because if I wasn't, I was only not there for 4 months.
Yeah, so this is
They started in September of 2005.
I know,
and
that's
by
when I
December I was
subscribed.
hired.
yeah.
Actually, so 3 months. September, October, November. I was hired in was Harry Elvis, and I was hired in December.
Yes, because the first 3 people on his list are Harry Elvis. Then he
We
named.
gotta get that guy for a weird satellite.
That'd be awesome.
Tales from the Satellite episode.
I can make that happen.
Can you?
Probably.
All right. So then make it happen. One of the 2024 down the line. Is all
Sure.
I'm saying. Okay, go ahead. Keep going.
Okay.
Be
So,
2025. We're pretty close.
fourth is Paulie the intern. Apparently, he was this big, tall intern.
These are all people who are responsible for Fez's heart attack.
Yes.
Okay.
Earl's on the list twice. Then you're on the list.
Yeah.
Because apparently when
Notre
you
Dame.
and you and Fez would go to
Notre Dame McFadden's
yes.
on Saturdays. I knew this was going to pop up. So before I got hired, so Fez and I would go to McFadden's, a great bar in New York, and on the east side, and we would go there to watch Notre Dame football because big Irish bar, and they play Notre Dame's games on every single TV screen.
Ironically, Darren McFadden, NFL player, not Irish at all.
No, not at all. But I knew he got mad at me because I invited Irish Alky and Solera.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And well, I mean, Solera's great. Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, and so is Alky. God
Alky.
rest his
God
soul.
rest his Alky.
But this was one of those Alky ones where he had a lot. I mean, the guy's name is Irish Alky, and he had a lot and was throwing chicken wings, and it kind of started a ruckus. And Fez turned over and goes, "If you ever invite anyone like Patrick over here again, I am never coming to another Notre Dame game with you." And I'm like, it was funny. I got a goddamn dressing down. I got a talk to by Fez right there at the table. Right there, who turned to me and goes, it just was disgusted with Alky. He's like throwing fucking mozzarella sticks after Notre Dame won got a touchdown. So that's 100% why I'm on that list.
So he mentions everyone on Roosevelt Island.
Everyone on Roosevelt Island, they added to his heart attack.
Yes. Well, Roosevelt
Even
Island.
the families, like even the little kids,
Well,
just because they were on the island. He wanted that island to himself.
Roosevelt Island is kind of, Ron used to use a word that I guess
I've been there.
R-word island.
You're looking at me like you want me to say it, Jared.
No,
Yes, he used to call it retard island.
I was looking for you to acknowledge that it's a word we can't use because this will eventually appear on YouTube.
Oh, true.
So it was a word that used to be used all the time, and it's
Big word in the 80s. But
yes.
anyway, go ahead. He called it Stupid Island.
Yes.
Essentially.
Who else was on the list? I'm trying to remember. He said Pat Battle. And then he went.
Battle?
Yeah, and he just wanted to say Pat Battle because I think that was an Opie and Anthony.
It was a thing at the time. She was a news lady.
She still is a news lady.
She still is?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then he started blaming Opie because he started getting chest pains at the Opie and Anthony Halloween party.
That's fair.
And he was like, well, it was all Opie's fault, but not Anthony's fault. And he's like, Anthony's always been checking on me. He's just been an angel. He's been a sweetheart. And he's like doing that.
You said that you were putting a list together, and I know that night, the night of your heart attack, you asked for a pen and paper.
Yeah, and it continues. If someone could hand me that binder over there, I'd appreciate it.
This is stuff that you believe brought all this on?
Oh, yeah, and because here's the thing. When something like this happens, Ronnie, you really have to start doing an accounting of your life.
Right.
And how you're living and what you're doing. And, and in doing that, you really have to see who's really to blame.
Right.
For a heart attack.
So instead of, your thing came like this. You weren't one of those people who had the heart attack and it gave you a new appreciation for life or a spiritual awakening. Yours was just more places to focus blame?
Yeah, exactly.
Beautiful.
There's retribution.
Yeah.
Someone's going to have to pay for this thing, was my first thought.
Right, I understand, sure.
There has to be, there's people that have to know what they did to me.
Right.
Almost like I need my day in court.
I understand. All right, let's, do you want to do it now? Or
Yeah, I can go through
this. Isn't going to upset you and...
No, I think it's actually going to be therapeutic.
Oh, good. All right.
Just to get it, literally off my chest.
Okay, good.
The first name I have is Harry.
I understand.
All right. Second name, Harry.
Wow.
Looking here on my list at the third name.
Right.
Harry.
All right, that's three-time loser there. So that's got to be some kind of 3 strikes, you're out.
Well, I tried to put it in order of importance. It's just,
right.
You're laying there and you got these random thoughts coming into you. Next, Polly the intern.
Polly the intern. Now, why Polly?
Who messed up my orange juice order? You remember how upset I was?
That was a bad day for you. By the way, I remember too when they came in because they say you also have sugar diabetes.
Yeah.
The worst thing for you was orange juice.
They told me the very worst thing for my diabetes is that big glass of orange juice, and they said, God help us, you never had it frothy, did you?
And that's how that son of a bitch would bring it back.
Yeah, exactly.
By the way, I don't know if this means anything, but Harry's in charge of him. So basically, even though we're out of the top 3 Harrys, I still see Harry's fingerprints there.
Yeah, I might as well have said Harry Jr.
Right.
Yeah, and I may have exerted myself throwing pens at him or something. We don't know yet.
Yeah, I know.
The tests are all still coming back. Next on the list, Mikey D, who, you may not know this, never cut me any slack.
I do remember that.
I don't know if people are familiar.
Yeah, I do remember that. And, now Mikey is back from Aruba and has offered to come over and help you convalesce.
Nice. Natalie Holloway doesn't make it out of Aruba, but he does.
See if this brings back any of the...
They got the wrong dumb blonde.
See if this brings back anything for you.
And you never, ever got me 1 ounce of slack.
All right, that's the man on the verge of a heart attack.
Yeah. And my heart got cut, no slack.
I know that.
No slack.
This whole thing, Fezzy, can you think of it more of a spiritual way? Does that help at all? I mean, for me, it would help to think the way that I'm getting through this is I'm like, it's really like God has kicked Fez in the chest.
That's one way to look at it. That's one school of thought.
Right.
But I'm going more of this is more of a new philosophy in cardio rehab, getting back at people.
I understand. All right, so far we have the top 4 is Harry, and then that big dumb intern Paul with his frothy orange juice.
And then Mikey D.
Oh, yeah, Mikey D is at 5.
He never cut me any slack.
I know.
And you never, ever got me 1 ounce of slack.
That would make a great T-shirt. And it's like a broken heart, and you never cut me 1 ounce of slack. Fezzy, please don't laugh. Your heart can't bear that.
It gets sore.
Your little pea-sized heart can't bear that.
I'm like the Grinch. It was 3 sizes too small.
Was it, buddy? Did they say that?
Actually, it was enlarged.
Like a roast beef that had been left out too long?
Yeah, like something that had just gotten swollen.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh.
Next on the list,
yeah,
Super Agent Bob Eatman.
Yeah.
Who has still not called to apologize for this heart attack.
Unbelievable that man hasn't called you.
So he has all my numbers.
Here's what kills me. Look at the people we've heard from. Jeremy Coleman.
Yeah.
We've heard from Ross Reback. Everybody that we've probably ever worked with or have worked for, whatever.
No matter how we left the relationship either, too.
Yes, even people that we were terrible to. Back in the bad old days, they called up, and some of them said this to me. Really, our bad relationship was more me and you, and Fez just joined your side, Ron. So they used this kind of, even while we were being mean to them, they still loved Fez, and I was the bad one.
Next up, I have Eastside Dave and his drunken antics at the Notre Dame games.
Oh, yeah.
That's.
I remember that was one of the last things that you were upset about, Eastside Dave starting trouble. Now, Solera...
He could have killed me. He could have killed me.
Solera came up with a theory that since he was throwing gummy bears at that drunk, and you are diabetic now, that might have saved your life. Like, that was a gummy bear you could have eaten.
Just a gummy bear from a worse heart attack.
Right, so maybe it's not that he meant to save you, but perhaps he did.
All right, I may move him down lower on the list, but not for right now.
Let's go back over our top 10 list as we count down. It's Harry, Paulie, Mikey D,
up the orange juice.
Bob Eatman, who still doesn't have the balls to call this guy back and check on him.
No.
Unbelievable.
Isn't that insane?
Yeah. And where are we at now? Oh, yeah, Eastside Dave.
And his drunken antics.
And his drunken antics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next, I have Bill the intern, just for being so damn scary all the time.
Yeah, he's spooky, he's weird, and he's around here today, too.
He's around every corner.
Yeah, he is.
And it's just, the blinking would help.
Right. Okay, so that's not so much of what he did to you, but just who he is and the way he is.
That's just, I guess I could put that down under Wiki for a hazardous work environment.
All right, yeah, so Wiki goes down?
Yeah, go ahead and put Wiki in there.
By the way, Wiki has been fabulous about checking on you all the time.
Yeah.
Until yesterday.
Oh,
so
no.
I guess,
No, I got a few more. therapy, Ronnie.
I understand. Therapy to blame people for your heart attack.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and generalize here and just say every retard on Roosevelt Island.
Sure, I understand.
And that's just living conditions. That's lifestyle.
Right, I understand. And that because they freak you out and they make you weird.
Yeah, and, the dropping of the pants and everything. It's just awful to live this way.
I understand.
Next up,
yeah,
I want to put Black Earl on the list.
Really? From the Black Rock Coalition?
Exactly. And his focus, his total focus on the BRC, and not me.
I understand. You know what the interesting thing is? Like,
maybe he would have caught this.
Yeah. When we're half a show down, and then they go and give Earl something else to work on during the week.
Yeah.
So I got Harry and Earl, and last night Earl's in here trying to find black rock songs all night.
Yeah. Harry will be working on the Arab Rock Coalition, ARC.
It'll just, it'll just be one tune over and over by The Clash.
And, of course, also, Earl, two demerits here. For abandoning us at the Hard Rock on Halloween night is when the pain started.
That was the night of the pain, the Hard Rock show.
So, speaking of which,
the
Halloween party in general, and Opie making us do that extra half hour.
He didn't make us do that extra half hour.
I was in pain. I don't think I probably should have, done that extra time. But.
Well, I mean, the thing is, he just wanted to make sure all the fans got into the building. That's all.
Yeah.
What about Anthony?
Anthony's been a joy.
Oh, is that right?
Just an angel.
So, Opie responsible for your heart attack, but Anthony,
just a dull baby.
All right.
Seriously, no one could have been kinder during this than Anthony.
Kind of surprises that. I mean, Opie called me.
I know, but it was an extra half hour.
I know, but that's just a half an hour, and you were there anyway. It's just talking.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they took the stage till, 8:45?
Well, why not blame Anthony, too? Why just Opie?
Anthony's been just so kind.
I know.
Just so overly kind.
Okay. All right, so Opie...
Since this happened.
Opie partially responsible. Anthony...
Yeah, I think Ben tried to get Opie on stage, and he just wouldn't go. I don't know. Maybe if he knew the pain I was in.
I do not think he was responsible for taking the stage late, and I know he's not responsible for your heart attack. And if he was, then Anthony would share in that responsibility.
Anthony, I just can't say enough nice things about, really.
All right. Well, it's your heart attack. I don't want to argue with you on it.
Yeah, I really shouldn't get into these kind of debates, right?
I know. I don't want to be added to the list. I'm not debating you. I'm supporting you.
Was Opie in charge of sound, too?
No, he wasn't. That was Earl.
Oh.
Okay, let's keep moving along.
All right, well, speaking of the Hard Rock.
Oh, jeez.
Hard Rock Johnny.
Oh, yeah.
For always making sure dessert was part of the meal.
I begged him.
Didn't he realize he was killing me?
I begged him time and time again, no more fatty foods. Yeah.
They ought to hang a guitar over me, because I consider the Hard Rock responsible, and I may be taking action.
I know. I guess anybody could find themselves in trouble for this one.
Next on my list is Mark Lawrence, handicapper Mark Lawrence, or as I call him, the Cooler.
I can totally understand why that would be one of Archivist's favorite picks.
That's funny.
Because
that's a good list.
Ron and Fez are going back and forth, and it's kind of old school, like, shtick humor.
Yeah, it's hysterical.
Just
as you're describing it.
They're in such, like, despite the fact that Fez had a heart attack, like, they don't miss a beat.
Oh, he could make gold out of that heart attack. He's the only one, the best one who could make gold out of his heart attacks was Fez.
But the thing is that, like, we've talked about this before on other Tales from the Satellite. Whenever Fez would call in, he was better than any time he was, like, post-heart attack. Oh, yeah. He was just on top of his game.
I think he knew he had a game plan.
The first time
I think that's why
he was on the phone. And we have a new system. Well, they're choking Dave. Well, that's not the new system.
Because the reason why is because I genuinely believe he knew his angle on the phone all the time. If he was going to make a phone call, He would understand. Like, it's very similar to wrestling in terms of when they describe someone with a match, your psychology. What's your match? Are you a good guy, a bad guy? Are you jealous? Are you angry? Are you a coward? Are you strong? So on and so forth. With Fez, it was the same thing. When he made his calls, he always knew his angle, and that always made. He was the greatest fucking phone caller ever.
But
honestly,
what adds to it is that they hit a rhythm. Like Ron knew when to hit the beats, Fez knew when to how to respond, and it felt so organic and hilarious. You forgot the fact that like Fez had just had a heart attack, and that like wasn't around.
He was probably lying in his bed doing that, in his hospital bed doing a phone call like that.
Absolutely,
because he just knew how to do those phone calls. Always unbelievably hysterical.
So I could totally understand why that would be like considered.
Good job.
It was great.
All right, so since I have no official entries here, I'm going to assassinate. I'm going to assign.
That was a little Freudian
slip 100%. I'm going to assign points, and right now, Ron Fez Archivist gets a point. That was a good entry right there.
That was a great entry.
That's a good entry. I mean, again, I wouldn't have thought of that in a million years, but now that I'm thinking about it, the wheels are spinning. Fucking Fez Whatley's is just destroying me. Just thinking about him on the phone. Just like, Ron, I mean, sometimes he would even pretend like he did.
I found myself in an Imus hole recently.
He would pretend sometimes, though, as if like no one could hear him, but he was fucking around. He'd just be like, hello? Can you guys hear me? And be like, yeah, Fez, you're on the air. Can you hear me, though? And just like, he was just fucking around.
That's actually
fucking hysterical.
That was actually my favorite clip. So we'll get
Put
to that.
mic by your
I'm sorry
head.
because I got the beer in it.
Oh my god!
I'm on it.
Well,
I'm on it.
I'm gonna take this. Robert, I'm gonna take this goddamn cord. I'm gonna fucking do this. I'm gonna do it.
It was empty. We're good.
It's empty.
Thanks.
I was saying that's great though. I think you bring up a good point though. I found myself in an Imus impression when they would pretend Imus was calling into Ron and Fez rabbit hole.
Was it Anthony doing it?
I believe it was Ron or maybe one of the members of the crew. Maybe it was Anthony at the time, but
because Anthony used to
be like, I gotta sell my brother salsa. Shut up, dummy.
It eventually got to the point where like they had 8 different characters on the phone as Ron and Fez were also doing the interview, but they were playing the characters. And Fez was the only one who could maintain his character, his Fez voice, and a third character. Because again, he knew I'm this role now, I'm this role now.
That's so good.
It was amazing.
That's
but
amazing.
Would not recommend that rabbit hole. Jay, what do you got next?
So speaking of that, one of my favorite moments involves you. You're the impetus for this.
Oh shit!
This is the homeless. Which this should be an episode unto itself. Homeless Fez saga.
Homeless Fez saga?
Yeah, because you're the one that reads like the ronandfez.net of that ADF guy, like taking like how him and Sheepy were at the Apple store. They saw someone that kind of looked like Fez,
but he said he looked homeless.
He looked homeless.
He looked homeless.
Which basically snowballs into Fez doing the homeless shopping spree.
Yeah, that's right. That was a great bit too. That Opie and Anthony put together at the that was the mall in Jersey.
Yeah, Short Hills Mall. Well, they did it a few times, but like that was like
the Fez
big
one was the good one. Yeah, the Fez one was the big one, where you had like several teams and callers and spotters with the teams calling in and doing all that fucking shit.
Were you there?
And Fez. It's weird that you say that because I sort of feel like I may have been because
Earl was there. Earl was there, and Steve. Obviously, Steve.
What year was this?
Well, you had to have been there.
No, because that's pre-Sirius XM, right?
No, because like I said, you're the one who reads the account of Fez being at the Apple store.
Oh, you're right.
Like,
wow,
you're the one, the impetus. You're like, I
wasn't there because
you were in studio. You had to be in studio.
Earl was there. You were running the board. Somebody had to.
Yeah.
Fez was shopping.
Yeah, but I remember what he looked like, and it's like Mickey from Rocky
with the blue hat, right?
Mixed with a down and out Santa Claus. if you could combine Mickey and Santa Claus, yeah, he had the fucking blue hat. He was disheveled.
But Fez does a classic phone, like he's calling into Opie Anthony. And he's like, hello, 911. And he's all serious. He's like, I'm on a bus with all these homeless people. And he's just making O&A laugh. And they're dying laughing. And he's just like, oh, this is Opie and Anthony. Oh, yes. So I'm on a bus with all these homeless people. And, you know, like, unlike segregation, all of them are running to the back of the bus. And he's just on fire with joke after joke. And he's making O&A laugh. And then he's calling in. And then he goes all in on the fucking bit.
I love it.
What do you got for us?
Okay, on ronfez.net, Sheepy and I, this is from ADF.
All right, yeah, you and Sheepy go online together? Now, Mikey boy, do you even know what he's talking about before we even start this?
I actually don't.
So this is like 60 Minutes in the old days. So is this something that Mikey boy is going to be uncomfortable with, or I'm going to be uncomfortable with?
You, Fez, might be uncomfortable with this one. A little bit, yeah.
Right.
Oh, okay, I do know what this is.
All right, so what? Set up the premise here.
Okay. This is a thing I spy on ronfez.net from
Has
ADF.
the cold got to you? Because the face is like red like a thermometer today.
His whole head is chapped.
We can actually keep the thermometer just by looking at him.
I got windburn today on my walk from Astoria to the subway station. So that's why my fucking...
Normally you get ball slapped, but this is different.
From ADF, he explains, Sheepy and I were at the 5th Avenue Apple Store, killing time until Randy got into the city, and Sheepy spots some guy who looks like Fez. We debated for several minutes as to whether or not it actually was Fez.
Where's this at? I'm already confused.
The Apple Store.
Oh, the Apple Store.
This is at the Apple Store. And they see some guy who looks like Fez, but finally they came to the conclusion that it was not Fez, but just some guy who kind of looked like him. He goes on to write, because of his somewhat disheveled nature and the confused look upon his face as he was wandering about the technology, we labeled him Homeless Fez. Our goal was to get close to him in order for me to take a surreptitious picture of Homeless Fez with my camera phone in order to show Fez his doppelganger. Doppelganger is a person who...
Don't fucking have to explain things to me. I understand German, you prick.
All right, after a couple...
Acting like your vocabulary's better than mine.
After a couple of minutes of finagling about...
Your doppelganger, Ronald McDonald.
After a couple minutes of finagling about, we finally got close enough.
Hold on. Let me get back to this while you're wandering on in character.
Okay.
They go out, they see a homeless guy who looks like Fez, right?
Exactly.
And he's all crazy looking.
Yes.
All right, fine.
Disheveled, confused.
Could he fucking write this bit any longer and more boring?
So after a couple minutes of finagling about, we finally got close enough, only to have Homeless Fez turn into the real Fez when he recognized us. I miss Homeless Fez, signed ADF.
All right, I'm trying to understand this. Fez, you were out looking all disheveled and crazy on the streets in New York?
I don't recall ever looking crazy and disheveled and homeless looking on the streets of New York. I was at the Apple Store on 5th Avenue in Manhattan and saw Sheepy and ADF there.
Were you confused?
I was just looking around the place. I had never been in the Apple Store before.
Did you have all your belongings in a paper bag? They make it sound like you're Daniel Johnston and I'm your dad and I have to worry about you wandering around acting crazy in public.
You know, I don't know where this comes from with this ADF. I don't understand this at all. You know, he tried to pull this thing on me at the Apple Store.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you this, ADF, it didn't get a laugh then either. I noticed Sheepy was uncomfortable. I didn't acknowledge your comment. And I don't get why you would post this on ronfez.net.
Well, he thought it was important information to impart.
And has anyone seen ADF? If you want to start pointing out disheveled and homeless looking, the man, talk about disheveled. The guy is an unkept bed.
Now you're rambling like one of those crazy people in the street.
I am not rambling. And I was in jeans, I was in a regular shirt and a nice jacket.
Were you talking to yourself, though?
No.
That's what ADF was saying. You were something about muttering to yourself.
I don't know. He's trying to get some attention here.
Bill, you're on Ron Fez.
Hey, Fezzy, you're going to go on O&A's homeless shopping spree.
Oh, see, now you got that reputation.
Here's how it starts.
All right, Tippy. Tippy and Tappy are going out to go shopping.
No, because you know what? I won't be on the homeless shopping spree because I'm not leaving my house again.
Why don't you shop online when you want to buy things?
I'm going to just have to. I can't, I got to worry about this. I got to worry about that I can't walk into the Apple Store. I've never been there before. I just wanted to check it out. I'm not allowed to do that.
I love
it.
choice, and it's perfect for the time of year too.
I think we should do an episode on the home, like a bit like a more in depth thing.
Oh well,
because
we'll
there
see.
were all sorts of steps.
Whoa! The Tales from the Satellite listeners will determine that.
Okay.
Davey Mac shows at gmail.com if any of these topics should be expanded upon for an actual episode. You know, something came to mind since we're doing all these fucking phone calls. Am I allowed to give an entry?
Oh, yeah,
because
it's
I
your
was not
show.
supposed to have an entry here.
yeah, it's
This is a
hangout
hang.
chat.
Okay. Because I thought it was just the producers have the entries, and I get to assign the points. By the way, that was great.
I mean, you are kind of stepping on my
Thank you,
toes,
Mr.
but go ahead, Dave.
It should be the producers in a row.
you, Bobby.
So just
Fuck you. There, I said it.
Go ahead. You
No,
do
no,
yours.
please tell your story. I was just kidding.
Okay. Mine's short. The Ron and Fez show, when there was the ronandfez.com era, and they were on at, what was it, midnight to 3?
Is this
On
NEW? NEW?
Midnight to 3, right? Midnight to 3 a.m. is what I'm saying.
So that must have been really early
Fucking
on.
awesome.
Because
It was my favorite.
'Cause I
like
start-
I'm a goddamn vampire, as you know. Still to this day, I do a morning show. In fact, I do the #1 morning show in the state of New Jersey, the Morning Rat Race, with Carl and Dave on the biggest goddamn station, 95.9 The Rat, where we've been #1 for 33 goddamn books in a row. That's 9 fucking years of being #1 in the morning. Listenership of 1.7 million people. Monmouth and Ocean County. Look it up. But the midnight to 3 a.m. era, WNEW,
super
Ron and
early,
Fez.
early on.
It was super early
Because
on.
they were on-
They put Ron and Fez into drive time. But
No, they had midday, right? They were on.
I'm sorry, not drive time. Night.
They were mid. So
They were not midday.
yeah, they were because
Radio Chick was midday.
no, because at one point it was they did middays because I started listening to them when they did Lizzie Grubman's Bowling for White Trash, and that was like a midday thing that they did.
midday, I think, after when O&A got fired.
No,
because of the,
they did mid.
Right, fine. Whatever.
I know. I'm quibbling.
Can I give my fucking entry?
I love quibbling. Go ahead, Davey. Midnight.
Now, when they started at WNEW, they were on midnight to 3. It was ronandfez.com. That was the name of the show.
RonandFez.com.
.com.
That's
wow.
brilliant.
That's what they called themselves because .com was just becoming a thing. It was like 1999 or 2000 or whatever.
Before the bubble burst.
Right. They have this guy. This guy was, I don't know who the fuck booked this stooge.
Dumpy?
No, I mean, this had to have been Al Duke, Sarah. So he books an inventor. But really, the guy is more about giving advice on how people can get their inventions patented and stuff like
Is
that.
that crazy guy
And
who
he's
does
got a
those
little book.
infomercials?
No. This guy was just some boring ass fucking scientist guy. And I'll never forget, Ron called in on the phone as George Washington Carver. But no, he said his name was George on the phone. And he kept pitching ideas to this guy. Now that I think about it, did I rip off Ron for Inventions Guy? I do the shark, but it was only because I was into the I am still to this day legitimately into Shark Tank.
Okay.
So the Davey Mac, it's more of like, I'm always pitching Shark Tank stuff. But Ron calls in and he goes, I got an idea for a clock. What we do is we take out all the numbers of the clock and we replace all the numbers with peanuts. and then on the middle of the clock it just says it's peanut time.
Did the guy like that idea?
I didn't know what was going on. I legitimately had no idea what was going on. I'm sitting in my car at like 2:15 a.m. and this is like going on, laughing hysterically in some like shitty 7-Eleven parking lot because I want to drive back home. I'm just sitting there. It was the funniest fucking thing of all time.
That's
So
amazing.
that's one of my. That's a very. I don't even think you could find that. That's one of those. Good
Probably.
luck. But if you could find the fucking inventor guy from around 2000,
Ron
that
and
shit
Fez
was
Archivist.
hysterical.
Challenge accepted? Question mark.
Yeah.
Probably not. No, that's how most of the IMUS calls I was listening to ended as well, except for one guy who just played along. He knew what was good. He figured out what they were doing and just like rolled with it. In the end, Ron was like, "Hey, buddy, you could call back anytime." Like, thank you. Like, he was like, "You get what we're doing here."
Exactly.
I don't know if you noticed, I was smoking a joint a little bit, spit out my tobacco, drank a little bit. I think it might be appropriate time for me to share one of my favorite Ron and Fez moments, which is
I noticed you didn't pass.
I kept offering and you
joint.
didn't reach.
Well, I was talking.
It's here. But I also want you to feel pretty good. Fa-la-la-la-la. I was feeling, had a couple brews. So this is actually one of the Christmas episodes, and I'm one of those sentimental homos who gets into re-listening to all the holiday episodes during the holidays. And some of the Christmas episodes are just pure brilliance by Ron and Fez. But my favorite involves the sleeve song, and it was the year you were first on and really accepted by everybody. Do you remember this at all?
Oh, I definitely. I remember Sleep so goddamn well, like with everything.
I'm talking more about the Christmas year.
No,
your first
talk
year
to me.
on satellite.
No.
You got better Christmas presents from the fans of the show than I got from like my parents the first 8 years of my life. I think you got Rock Band. You got what was one other gift, and then they made.
Dude, I fucking played the goddamn. You want some of this, Robert? I played the goddamn fucking shit. I mean, you can have some too,
No, I'm
but
fine.
you're being a fucking. I mean, goddamn 1.5 beers to send him into.
This
fucking
is my third beer.
Looney Tunes town. Oh, number 3. Look at this guy.
Jared, you're familiar with this episode as well, aren't you? It was a Christmas episode where a bunch of fans came in and they were all giving gifts.
And we had Parade of the Gifts.
And yes, you did. I believe
Yes.
ronandfez.net went first.
Yeah.
And they gave all the great gifts, and then all the gifts that followed them were just shitty. And Ron at one point goes, "Boy, kind of sucks letting ronandfez.net go first, huh?"
I don't remember
you
this.
knew that ronfez.net was going to hit a home run.
Which is why they did it. Set everybody else up for failure like that. But it was one of those episodes where there were
No,
the
that
parade
could
of
have been a
gifts.
fuck up on my part. Because I could have been the producer who I liked ronfez.net, so I probably told them go first, not realizing I should have saved them for the main event.
All right, let's retcon.
That's a Davey Mac fuck up.
We need to retcon this now and say it was Earl's fault.
No, I was always in charge of those parades. If it was the Thanksgiving, the parade of the fucking food, Davey Mac's in charge. If it's the parade of the gifts, Davey Mac's in charge. No, because I was the people guy. So that's a Davey Mac fuck up right there.
Hilarious, though. But at the end of the episode, Fez goes through all the nominations of the year. And it drags on. Like all the categories.
Nominations for what?
Anything. There was song. Basically, the whole thing was Christmas song of the year. And it was set up for Sleeves to win. Because he wrote his Fa-la-la-la-la song.
One of the greatest songs of all time.
Yeah,
Sleeves, we love you.
It's such a great fucking song.
It's so good.
And the whole thing drags on to that point. And if you don't remember the Sleeve song, it led to Anthony bitched about it. Anthony and Jim made some jokes back and forth about what
They didn't
Kumias would say.
understand how great it was.
But
now
then
they would.
Sleeves called and made a very Kumia Christmas, which I will put in.
3 whores, a very Kumia Christmas.
I was feeling pretty good. Fa-la-la-la-la. Living with the Jews. Fa-la-la-la-la. Like, dude, and just Anthony lost it. It was great. And, like, truly won him over with his humor. It was one of my favorite moments. But
It's great.
they set it up so perfectly that, you know, he's going to win. And at the last moment,
I tell you what, my favorite follow on TikTok is Sleeves.
I was feeling pretty good for la 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 la. Taking my time on the la 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 la. Snow falling down in the la 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 la. Everybody singing like la 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 la. Decking all the halls with the la 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 la. Making my way to the la 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 la. I like to drink a little beer at the end of the day. And go walking in the town, feel like a million miles away. Now the snow is like a sea, like a sand above the beach. The lights walking in the trees, the people shouting in the street, and the people in the light, all the children in the light. la 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 la. Taking my time on the la 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 la. Snow falling down in the la 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 la. Everybody singing like la 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 la. Decking all the halls with the la 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 la. Making my way to the la 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 la. I like to sit out on the pier and look across the bay. I don't think about a thing. I feel a million miles away, like I'm floating from the sky, like a storm of falling snow. Then I'm spinning through the trees, then I'm shining in the road for all the people in the light and all the children in the light. Singing holy, holy night.
Maybe we should play some Sleeves.
Oh, no!
I think it's time for a little Christmas song from Sleeves.
I haven't heard that in so long, and I hate it. Remember that one?
Come on, let's try it again this year.
Remember that one? And
I was on
everyone's-
board with the Sleeves
Was it
Christmas
trying
song.
too hard, I remember?
No, I loved it.
No, everyone was telling me how good this was, and wow, what a great job he
I
did.
love the Sleeves Christmas song.
And I listened,
Come on.
and I hate it. It was the la 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 la.
No,
the-
la 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 la.
No, no.
Listen,
Remember
listen.
this crap?
I was feeling pretty good for la 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 la. Taking my time on the la 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 la. Snow falling down in the la la la.
What does it mean in the la la? Exactly. It's in Louisiana and L.A.
The la 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 la. Making my way to the la 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 la.
I like it. It's not a bad tune if it wasn't Christmas oriented. In the fa la la la.
It sucks.
It does, it sucks.
Yeah, they rules.
I like to drink a little beer
Do ya?
at the end of the day.
That's fine.
And go walking in the town.
It makes no sense. He likes to
In the
drink.
la 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 la. No, the la la part.
He's painting a picture of the
No,
season.
no, he's not.
Yes, he is. Taking my time with the fa la la la.
No. No, 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 not with the or for the. Listen, listen. It stinks.
All the children in the light.
In the light.
Singing holy, holy.
Holy shit, this sucks. Now listen. In the la 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 la. Where's the la 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 la? Where is it?
Yeah.
If he's feeling
I
good.
was feeling pretty good for la la la
For la 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 la.
Taking my time on the la la.
Taking his time on the la la la. What is the la 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 la?
He's fucking sitting back and enjoying the moment is what he's
No,
doing.
he's not.
No,
Yes.
he's not. He's a pederast. He's been drinking and he's watching the kids sing Holy Night as he fucking drills holes into their slacks.
He's slowing down the pace, man.
He's got no fucking words.
Slowing down the
so he
pace
threw in la la
Yeah.
la la.
And
Don't
just
even
enjoying
think.
Exactly.
the season.
He's got no words. Yeah, he's stuck. He's got no words, so he put in la 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 la.
Yeah.
Sitting on the pier,
Look across the bay.
look across the bay.
Yeah.
He's just mellowing out.
Thinking of
having a
Otis
beer.
Redding.
Yeah.
And how he went down in the plane.
La 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 la.
Floating from the sky.
Buddy Holly and a la 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 la. Big Papa was in there. Also la 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 la.
Leonard Skinner and la 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 la.
la. I stuck my dick in a la 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 la. Got a case of AIDS. La 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 la.
Children in the light. Singing holy, holy night.
That sucks.
That rules. Sleeves.
God damn. I'm
I like
sorry.
it. I really
I'm
like
sorry.
it.
No.
Why? Too much
No.
emotion going on?
No, it has
No?
nothing to do with emotion. I was feeling pretty good in the la 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 la.
Yeah.
What's a la 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 la?
The
If he
Christmas-
came up with a
the
place,
Christmas
I was feeling
season.
pretty good sitting in my house, and then he's got to rhyme something. I was just feeling pretty good sitting in my house. I went outside. La la la. He can't think of a rhyme, so he fucking la 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 la's out of it.
I wouldn't mind if
catchy,
he...
the la, la, la,
It's
la.
like when the stupid Chili Peppers and Anthony Kiedis just started fucking blabbering at the end of a song because he
couldn't think of more words.
That would be a good song if he wasn't saying if he was saying fa la la. If he was just using that,
it's a great song.
It's not a great song. If he was just going fa la 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 la, I wouldn't mind that. But he's going. I had to buy some shoes in the la la. There's no
shoe store.
You show me where the la 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 is on a map.
Yeah. What's a la 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 la? Why is it not? It's got to mean something.
It's the season in general.
No.
He should just be saying fa la 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 la. Redo that.
Then he was in the la 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 la.
I like it.
What's that mean?
It's so bad.
I like it.
It's so utterly
It really
bad.
isn't that bad.
I can't listen to it without getting douche chill cringes and
not
goosebumps
bad,
when I can't. I'm not buying into the hype of that fucking Christmas song like everyone else does.
Well,
Stop it.
So you don't want to hear the song he made for you today?
Great.
He made a Christmas song for you, Anthony.
Did he?
Did he really?
Yes, he did.
Spaghetti on the wall, la 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 la. Put the doll down, faggots, la 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 la. Get on the bus, boy, la 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 la.
You're gonna run to the store, get some more Captain Morgan.
You're gonna hide in a bush, Mexican hog in your mouth. Fa la la la. Lick the guy sets you up. Pops out with his wife, la 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 la. Sex with a hooker at 13, la la.
All of a sudden, best friend wants to blow you, la 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 la.
Jeep, la la la. Keep your eyes closed. Richard taps you on the back.
So you guys love the song. Secretly, you love the song.
Yeah.
Want to hear your Christmas song from Sherwin?
I don't see as how I got much of a choice, but
here we go.
Hear what Sherwin did.
KTEL and Columbia House present Ho, 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 3 Whoas.
This fucking guy has a great voice, by the way.
It's odd.
It's a
I'll
great
give him that.
voice.
It's an odd
He should be telling
voice.
stories somewhere.
Yeah?
Yes, he's got that
Stories.
storytelling voice.
He does.
Was a very cool Christmas. Got you gone for Christmas. Too bad you died of AIDS. Insert a robe joke here. Featured all your favorite Yule logs. She might have been 10, she might have been 20. I couldn't tell, I was completely drunk. I went outside to piss in the snow, and I pissed on Santa Claus. Hey Santa, am I on a naughty list now? Old chestnuts, my hair plugs roasted by the fire. Keep my baseball hat on for a little while, and there would be no Kumia Christmas without a little la-la. I was living near the Jews, la-la-la-la, plugging in my hair with la-la-la-la, eating all the blacks with la-la-la-la, shooting up my guns with la-la-la-la, live from the compound, la-la-la-la, ho, ho, ho. 3 Whoas. A very cool Christmas.
Holy shit. How do you not love him now?
That's great.
All right, that's
you gotta love Sherwin now.
Very
that's
funny.
fucking funny.
That is so fucking good. I want my own now. I want one, Sherwin. I want one. And Jimmy wants one.
No,
too.
Jimmy doesn't.
Jimmy, you want a Sleeves Christmas song.
Yeah, put on 15 pounds, la 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 la. Fucking coattail rider now, a la 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 la. Third mic bag of shit. I'll do it for you. Miss Bill Burr now, a la 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 la. Wish you were in LA taping, a la la. Fuck that. I don't need my own.
Wow, I
just
gotta
made your
say,
own.
I gotta say, I think
You're a fan
after
now.
all this,
You're
no,
a fan.
No, I think after all this time, I may have hit a nerve with Sleeves.
Sleeves is the best.
My favorite follow on TikTok.
He is a great follow. You know who else is a great follow? Eastside Dave, where you posted our song, right?
Of course.
What song was that?
Tom Brady.
Fire the Ferret.
Fire the Ferret. Brian Cashman, who, by the way, Robert, we just got another fucking big hit because that little goddamn weasel fucking let Yamamoto. He's been fucking whining and dining and sucking the dick off of this 26-year-old Japanese pitcher for the last 2 weeks. He's given him. He's let Yamamoto fuck his ass. And then Yamamoto just turned around and chose the Dodgers over the Yankees. So I tweeted out our song. Robert Tamburro directs the video. Roy Hara produces the music. I wrote the lyrics. Hi. What a wordsmith. But nevertheless, Fire That Ferret, the Brian Cashman song, available on YouTube, wherever you get your podcasts. Yeah.
So we were at Christmas.
Yes, sir.
And there are certain staples of a Christmas show that I typically find annoying. But without them now, you kind of miss them. Who was the caller, the kid that would always call in? And be like, no,
Kenny Allen?
Kenny Allen.
Yeah.
No!
Yeah.
I'm the one that says things.
Yeah, he does a Christmas story,
Kenny
which
Allen,
is great.
yeah,
One
sure.
of the best episodes.
That's
but it
terrible.
all
Ron's
leads
kid.
to a too long
I don't know
episode.
about that.
No, they broke that fourth wall. That was
When?
Ron after Fez died.
Is that true?
Yeah, they said. Yeah,
wow.
They said that was Ron's son, one of Ron's sons.
On the show.
Yeah.
Wow, that's incredible. I didn't know that. That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to give out that information. I don't know that to be true.
Yeah.
Well,
I
maybe
vouch
you're a
for
fucking.
Jared. He's only 2.5 beers deep, so I think he's telling the truth.
That's fine. I don't drink that
but
often.
Kenny
It's
Allen,
fine.
but it's one of those things where you're like, you miss it now. Yeah, you're like,
Oh, yeah.
God, that was great.
Hysterical character.
Yeah. And
Just
at the time, you're like,
hysterical.
just move on. I want to hear Dave talk. But now, looking back, you're like, God, this was gold.
Oh my God.
But so the contest happens. There are a bunch of votes, like meltdown of the year. You lose to Earl and you have another meltdown, I think, at some point. But like the typical stuff.
I lost meltdown of the year, so I have a meltdown.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
Because you
fucking
wanted to
great.
win.
I know. No, that's good.
That urge
That
to win.
is good. Yeah, that's me trying to fucking get on the horse right there.
And it's brilliant.
Okay.
But the issue is every vote has a moment like that where whatever's involved in the vote leads into another tangent and it just drags on to the point where
Gotcha.
the last 5 rounds like, all right, well, that's the last of that, right? And Fez like, no, we got 4 more. And the last one is, of course, Christmas Song of the Year. It's supposed to go to Sleeves, but you guys do a heel turn, give it to somebody else, and absolutely nobody fucking cares. Nobody in the audience cares. Nobody in the room cares. Sleeves
Who did we
himself-
give?
Maybe it was Paranoid. Maybe it was Big A.
You're right. We had a Christmas song contest. Is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah,
this
it was
is
a
what
Christmas
it
song
is?
contest.
On the Ron Fez show.
Yeah, and it was going to be
Gotcha.
announced on the Christmas episode, or announced.
You're
that was the
right.
final, and nobody cared. So the next year, you're doing the Christmas party, and somebody goes, "What about all the awards?" And Ron goes, "Yeah, we just did that whole thing to give it to Sleeves last year, and then take it away at the end. Nobody cared. We're not doing that bullshit." And so the next year's just like a normal Christmas episode, but it was just
Yeah, that does sound like a bad idea. That's like bad wrestling booking. What they're doing in AEW, which is a swerve for swerve's sake, a twist for twist's sake, rather than there's nothing really like fun or interesting behind it. Well, yeah, why we should just give it to Sleeve.
I think what
that's
had,
probably my idea
well,
too.
I think what
I'll
had
take credit on that
ultimately
one.
happened was the beef between Anthony and him had been squelched because of his Christmas album. So the work would have been there if it was everybody vote for him to piss off Anthony. And so it kind of dissipated because he was so funny. He didn't know what you guys had. But the show being so long and leading to a dud is almost funnier than if it had been the work all along. And the next year when Ron just clearly breaks the fourth wall and was like, no, we did this for that. It sucked. It went on way too long. We're just doing a normal show. Really made me
The
happy.
key in radio is always time. And I always say to people, do your song parodies, but the key is try to make them 2 minutes or less. 2 minutes or less. That's a sweet spot. If it's a little bit over 2, no big deal. But in other words, your song parodies should never be going into 3:34 minutes. That's actual radio songs. And it's the same thing with what you were just saying. When you do a radio award show, don't have fucking 30 awards. And every radio show that gives out awards makes that mistake. Have 5 to 8 really big time award. I would say 5 to 7 big time awards throughout the course of the show, so you could plug each one, not fucking 15 or 20. That was probably a Davey Mac decision.
And if you're going to have a parody song contest, you better nominate Airsick.
Oh my God, they were not nominated.
I don't think they put a song in that year.
Was that wasn't the
Billy Staples?
No,
Yeah.
that actually reminds me because I don't know if that was XM era or NEW era, but there was he did a parody of a parody.
Are you kidding? Billy Staples did a great Christmas album.
Yeah, well, no, he did.
I laughed my fucking ass
The-
off
oh,
about
oh
that
shit! Oh shit! I'm a dad.
Hey, Christmas is coming up, Fezzy, my favorite time of year. You know why?
Oh, why is that? The shopping? The gifts?
No, not shopping or gifts. The main thing about Christmas for me, yeah, it's time for another filthy XXX Christmas with their sick.
Oh, man. What do you mean the results came back? Oh, Maria. This ain't what I expected. Oh shit, I'm a dad. Oh shit, I'm a dad. Oh shit, I'm a dad. 'Cause the stick turned blue and that is bad. Oh shit, I'm a dad. Oh shit, I'm a dad.
What are you doing, man? Put that back on.
Get rid of that.
And that is bad. I kind of wish that you would have blew me. I mean, my God, you hardly knew me. And now I bet you're gonna sue me and get me for child support. Oh shit, I'm a dad. Oh shit, I'm a dad. Oh shit, I'm a dad. I'm out of here. Gonna grab a cab.
All right, there you have it, Fezzy. Another XXX filthy Christmas.
I can't believe we're going to start playing this CD again from Airstick.
I don't know where Billy is setting this up. I guess through ronfez.net you'll be able to pick up some of these CDs. Last year thing sold like wildfire, and I think it's going to happen again. Earl, will you give it a big thumbs up or thumbs down?
A tremendous thumbs down. It's the worst thing I've ever heard in my life.
That was like the big song on that.
It was
Oh,
crass.
shit,
It
I'm
was
a dad.
simple.
Oh, shit,
and it
yeah.
made me laugh. I'm sorry.
Oh shit,
It was
I'm a
basic.
dad.
Yeah.
But-
oh shit, I'm a dad. Yeah, that's Billy Staples, right?
Yeah, but it's a ripoff of
fucking
Police Got My Car.
No shit, Jared. Is he actually being serious? He's explaining to us what the
No.
song is a parody of?
No, I'm just saying it's a parody of a parody.
How about
No, it's a parody of Feliz Navidad, dummy.
you know who else had a great?
Yeah, but Police Got My Car came out like 40 years before that.
Didn't Bobo have a Christmas album that nobody sold and they didn't know where the money went?
That was a weird enterprise. Bobo on the East Side Dave show in around 2017, 2018 was hardcore pushing his Christmas album, and we were saying, what's happening here? Is there a pimp? Is Bobo like a whore? Does he have like a Harvey Keitel, like a Native American man in a trench coat, like sitting there making him push his Christmas album? Yeah, that was an odd moment in
I'm
time.
gonna probably say yes.
He did it because his mom got hurt, and then she never got any of the money, and it was just like a really fun situation.
Unbelievable.
Shout out Aurora. Shout out Dan.
I love you. You know what,
Let's not
Bobo?
go
We love you.
Let's not go into that whole thing, eh?
What?
No.
Aurora? I love her.
No, I got another one, and this will be a
I want
perfect.
to go into it. Sounds salty.
No, it's not.
It's not.
I got one. And
Jared hates Bobo. Is that what I
No,
was
Jared loves Bobo. It's that the issue is Bobo might be the breadwinner of the family right now, and that's a bit of a problem.
Bobo's a hard ass fucking worker, bro.
I don't know anybody who loves work and
If you
life
don't
as
like
much as Bobo. He busts
You
his
don't
ass,
like Bobo? That's on you, man.
and all he cares
He's
about
great.
is four things: the Mets, the Rangers,
Knicks, Giants,
and Eastside Dave.
Well, hold on, but
It used to be Opie and
Giants.
Anthony.
Giants. It used to be.
Yeah,
but
now
I'm
it's-
actually, but I actually love the young man.
Just remember,
That's the thing about me is I love my peeps, including you, Robert. Fucking asshole.
David, are you forgetting one thing?
I'm going to let you get the last word on that one, Dave.
Who discovered Bobo?
I don't know. Tell
I
me.
did.
Okay, Jesus
Oh.
Christ. Oh, shit.
I'm the one who discovered
Fucking
Bobo.
hot take in my face, Jared.
Yeah.
I got a bell with him before the show. Now I got a bell with you on the show.
No. In fact,
Huh?
I've got a perfect opportunity to throw Earl under the bus.
All right, make it your next moment.
Okay.
I'm enjoying
So this is actually this is from
this
Ron-
episode.
This is from
Because
Ron
this
and
is-
Fez Archivist.
It's like hot. It's like quick shots of Ron Fez, which I kind of like.
This was the revolution and Religion and Evolution, a paper written by Earl Douglas.
Oh my God, I remember this.
So Ron and Fez gave Earl like an assignment because Earl would say ridiculous things like he thought that the dinosaurs and human beings like walked the earth at the same time.
Hey, by the way, okay, so let me comment. He 100% believed that, and he 100% believed that the planet Earth is only 6,000 years old. Now, I'm telling you, straight up, no gimmick, because I was like, you don't believe this shit, right?
You know,
no, I'm telling you, in the producer's booth, I fucking asked him. I'm like, you don't believe this shit, right? And he would be like, says it in the Bible.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm like, I know. We're not on mic, though. We're in a commercial break. There's no way.
It does say in the Bible it's 6,000. What are you saying here? God clearly put the dinosaur bones there to test our faith.
Books. We go by fucking science. We don't go by goddamn anything. I mean, fucking Lord of the Rings isn't true. Well, the next thing I know, what am I fucking reading the book with the Hobbit? And all of a sudden, hobbits exist?
I just think it's weird that our foremost knowledge on science comes from a guy who spent his whole life like this. You think science can figure that out?
Well, you mean Stephen Hawking?
Yeah. That's where we get everything from, and the guy couldn't figure out how to walk.
Stephen, he's passed on.
Oh, his brain's so great. How about his brain tells his legs to move?
Wow. The last thing that people are going to hear about Stephen Hawking is getting slammed by Robert on a Christmas special.
I will say
a
this
Christmas
for him.
special starring two Catholics and a Jew, of all things.
We'll say this about him. It's impressive he got to cheat. He cheated on his wife from the wheelchair.
Who?
Stephen Hawking.
He was allowed. The nurses would give him handies. How else is he going to get it?
You see, that's how I kind of feel about Stan Lee. Like, he was in his 90s.
Yeah.
He created all the
Can
great
we
Marvel
get
characters.
Back to the Ron and
So
Fez
what if he's a
segment,
little
please?
inappropriate with the
Can
nurses?
we please? The fucking Tales from the Satellite
All right,
fans think
fine.
we've lost our minds.
I think they're having a great time.
No, but just please, what was the thing?
So
again?
he's going on, like, his entire paper was written, like, it was, they make this joke that he's just throwing nonsense in there because that was like the kind of student Earl probably was he's got a 500-word assignment, so he's like throwing in all this like verbose shit that doesn't make any fucking sense.
Oh, that's funny.
And it's just
I wish I had my hands on this paper as we speak.
Were you there for that?
I mean, this really does sound familiar, but I don't know. Was it Sirius XM?
Yeah, it's had to be XM era.
Well, then I was there
because Earl was the producer. And you were only not there for 4 months. 3 months.
As we're looking back on September, October, November. I was hired in December.
No, it's just
insane.
They're just tearing into him. And the whole thing is like he's trying to rationalize the dinosaurs being on Noah's Ark.
Very simply titled Religion and Evolution.
Which is not what this was about, by the way.
Right. It was about him proving that the Earth is only 6,000 years old.
And also, he claims that humans and dinosaurs roam together like the Flintstones. And if I hear the name Barney Rubble, I know that you haven't put anything into this. All right, we got like a little background music for him, Fez? Anything at all that sounds somewhat scholastic?
Religion and Evolution by Earl Douglas. There's been a long debate between the religious and scientific community pertaining to the origin of man, evolution, and its perceived timelines. In this report, I'm going to examine both ideologies and attempt to distinguish fact and fiction. In the interest of full disclosure, I must admit that I adhere to Christian values and beliefs, but I will try to do my best to give both sides of the argument and draw a reasonable conclusion.
So far, he has said nothing, Fez. He hasn't given us a single fact. He is dragging this out.
Actually, about all he's said, basically, is Earl Douglas, grade 3A.
That's an intro.
That's why I decided to get a paper and pencil and start to work.
I gave an introduction.
Who wants an introduction?
Okay, I'll go.
Here on Spaceship Earth, this big blue marble.
Okay, next paragraph. Recent discoveries.
Are you going to do that every paragraph?
No.
Next paragraph.
He's Paul Harvey.
Recent discoveries suggest that humans first emerged on the Earth between 160 and 195,000 years ago. This would directly question the assertion in religious circles that man was created over 6,000 years ago, and more specifically that God created heaven and earth in 7 days.
No, it doesn't. Go ahead.
However, the accuracy of carbon dating, the process in which the age of fossils is determined, has through the years been called into question, but generally with some exceptions amongst religious and scientific camps.
Wait a minute. What did that mean?
No, the accuracy has been called into question with some exceptions.
What do you mean with some exceptions?
Certain scientific institutions have called it into question, but by and large, it's
none that I know of. I only know of religious institutions.
The division has been between pretty much scientific and religious institutions.
Right. So to call into question, other scientists aren't calling it into question, right?
Yes.
He'll take questions afterwards. Thank you.
Where was I? Biblical scholars have often countered with the assertion that a day in God's eyes is like 1,000 of our years, and also that several thousand years pass between the documentation of various books in the Bible, including the book of Genesis. Add to the fact that there have been numerous changes in the calendar year, including the shift from a 360-day calendar.
What is he rambling about?
If you include leap year, it all matches up. The 6,000 year to 195,000.
I can't believe that he's picking at days. He is down. He's trying to find extra days.
No,
it's like Fez. The guy owes $200,000 and he's looking for change in his fucking couch.
If you take into account the fact that we spring forward every April.
No, the calendar has not always been 365 days a year.
What the fuck does that got to do with anything?
I'm just adding, I'm adding background information.
Between 6,000 years, right? And 150,000 years. And the Lucy bones go back almost 1,000,000 years, right?
I think so, yeah.
Well, it's not completely like us, but the early signs of man are almost 1,000,000 years old. And you're looking for days here and there.
No, I'm giving just an example, just background information.
Labor Day, a day we take off. Come on, Earl.
If you count weekends and vacations.
Anyway, where was
Pad your resume, not this. So far, you haven't given us one piece of information.
This is the same way he accounts for what he did all day.
And, you're not going to be able to get away with, in some circles and religious groups believe, you have to be specific.
Well, I'm getting to that.
Why fucking write all the rest of this? Just get to it. Get to the important part.
Evolutionists have always maintained that man and dinosaurs never lived together.
Evolutionists maintain.
And I must admit that the notion that they didn't quite grab me either. But upon checking various websites... Upon checking various websites...
What rambling is this? I never even heard a Bible person say they live next to each other.
This is the kid who had to turn in a written report, and would just pad it because it had to be 50 pages long or whatever, so he would just fill it with bullshit. By the way, Lucy, they think 3.1 million years old.
How come that hasn't come up, Earl? Oh, because you refuse to walk down the street into the History Museum.
No, I forgot where it was. But upon checking out various sources and websites, and also the Bible, there's significant evidence to support it.
To support what?
That man and dinosaurs coexisted.
You said that there is evidence to support man and dinosaurs coexisted.
Yes. There is
Give me one.
Okay. In Genesis 6:13. This is upon describing the ark, because the question came up: if dinosaurs roam the earth, if man and dinosaurs cannot coexist? The Ark of the Covenant, what have you?
The Ark of the Covenant? What are you talking about? The Ark of the Covenant?
I'm sorry, Noah's Ark. Had a weird Raiders Lost Ark.
You have got to be the dumbest Baptist in history. But there cannot be a Baptist this dumb.
I'm so glad you said Baptist.
In Genesis 6...
of that, he's not the dumbest in history.
Not completely lost where I was.
You were
Go ahead.
Genesis 6:13.
And how is this evidence, Earl? Even if it is in the book of Genesis.
What? But let me explain. In Genesis 6:13, God tells Noah that the ark must be, quote, 300 cubits with width 50 cubits and height 30 cubits. Under today's measurements, the height of the ark would be 45 feet, width at 75 feet, and 400 feet in length. Of most animal species, the ones that are stronger, faster, and are more apt to reproduce are the babies. They also sleep more.
What are you fucking talking about?
Let me finish, please.
Baby dinosaurs were on the ark?
Please let me finish.
Not the baby. Don't hurt the baby.
If you were to take a still growing, and I can't pronounce this, a Brachiosaurus onto the ark, it would only be 15 feet tall and easily fit onto the ark.
Gotta love me.
So you're saying a dinosaur was on Noah's Ark, a baby dinosaur?
No, if Noah had to take 2 of every creature, wouldn't dinosaurs be considered a creature?
Why'd he take 2 Baptists?
What the fuck are you talking about? You read a fairy tale, and then you try to imagine that there were baby dinosaurs the same time as mammals.
Answer the question, is a dinosaur a creature?
One more, again, please let me finish. In the Bible, the words, and I can't pronounce this word, Tianian, Behemoth, and Leviathan appear numerous times, particularly in the Old Testament. When translated, Tiananmen is described as a dragon, a serpent, sea monster, reptile, and dinosaur. In Job 40...
Earl, where did these dinosaurs go, then, in the last 6,000 years?
Again, please let me finish.
You have to start answering a question. You can't keep saying
you better fucking make a point instead of please let me finish. Where are the fucking dinosaurs today? Where are the baby dinosaurs that Noah brought us?
No, but the dinosaurs are discovered. I mean, I'm veering off the report for a minute. But the dinosaur, we're finding the fossils now. When the flood came, the 40 days and 40 nights, it destroyed the dinosaurs.
That's what destroyed the dinosaurs. But it didn't destroy, but they were on the ark.
No, they had baby dinosaurs on the ark. They had small they kept 2 of every creature.
You are fucking retarded. You're retarded.
I can't believe he's pulled this off and found the answer.
Now, do you want me to? I don't know where to go with this because I can finish this if you want.
Yes, I want you to finish.
In Job 40, chapter 15. Job 40, verses 15 through 24.
Job is up against 15 through 24. He's versing. I hope he wins.
A behemoth is described as a creature that, quote, eats grass like an ox, moves his tail like a cedar, and lies under the lotus trees in a covert of reeds and marsh. Most children's books that describe dinosaurs describe them as having, quote, tails like a cedar.
Where are these children's books? What is your point? Where are the fucking dinosaurs today?
Well, obviously they're not around anymore. They were destroyed.
How?
What happened to the old cedar tails?
They were destroyed millions of years ago, Earl. Not fucking in the 1950s.
I didn't say they were destroyed in the 1950s.
Esso, the gasoline chain of the 50s and 60s, had real dinosaurs.
With the advance of modern highways, the dinosaurs had nowhere to go.
I'm trying to figure where was it. A leviathan has often been described as a ferocious and terrifying sea creature. Isaiah 27:1 describes it as a reptile that is in the sea, and Job 41:25 says that when he raises up himself, the mighty are afraid. Verses 28 through 29 states that the arrow cannot make him flee. Sling stones are turned into him.
What's your point, Earl?
The point is that they're making an apt description of dinosaurs and large creatures.
God, you're frightening. You're absolutely frightening.
And he's like going into like how big the ark is. And then his like argument was, well, they were baby dinosaurs. They took baby dinosaurs.
Baby
Right, that is a solid point, though.
But then Ron.
It is because if you took little babies, tigers, baby giraffes, baby everything, sure.
Yeah, you could
Eggs.
put a hell of a lot more.
You fucking
Yeah.
bring eggs. You know what? Fucking
Oh,
Earl Douglas for the win over Jared on this one.
Oh my God! Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, that's a smart
Jesus
thing.
Christ!
Well, you
because
you had the hot hand. You decided to
Oh,
throw
you're
Earl
gonna
under the
throw
bus
me under
one
the
last
bus.
time. No, you decided to throw Earl under the bus one last time
because
and
those
you
get the
ended up
most
going under the bus.
To be fair,
Those
he
two
was
get the
talking
mo-
about dinosaurs, Dave. So the idea
He's
of
talking about
regardless of size.
Okay, but
He's
I'm
talking
going
about Flintstones.
I'm going into the Noah's Ark discussion and saying that if you're going to have a proper Noah's Ark, I never thought of the idea of just putting eggs and shit. Now, if Earl said that, I want Earl Douglas to get 2 points and
Yes.
minus 1 point for Jared.
You ready for a little conspiracy, Dave talk?
Minus 1 point
What
for
if
Jared.
what if Noah's Ark was just DNA from aliens and they
I-
came
I
here and
also-
genetically engineered all the species?
I've thought about that.
I agree with
but-
that 100%. In fact, it would make the most sense because all you had to do is put a DNA on a microchip. That's it. And then the Ark could be as big as this goddamn table.
and we could
You
take
just put all those fucking DNAs on the microchip, and that's the Ark.
and we
I
can
have thought about that.
we can take some we could take
All right,
some
please, this show's
mosquito
serious.
mosquito amber, mix it with some frogs, and you got dino DNA.
Oh, that's the guy from Jurassic Park.
It is.
Life finds a way.
You do it. He does an impression of the narrator of the cartoon.
That always stuck out to me. That part.
He's such a weird person.
Jared-
Robert, what's the next topic?
I believe Jared had an archivist.
Jared
topic.
had it.
Or no,
That
no.
was the archivist.
Would you like to do yours next, or you want me to do one, Jared?
So
Yeah, I want Robert to go.
no, I've got a good one though. No, because
you're crazy.
no, because I actually never know. Like this is one of my. This is a
All
tradition
right,
in my
but you're
household.
crazy right now.
I'm
I
not-
can tell.
I won't be crazy.
It's
The
okay.
fucking
It's okay. You know
Hasidic
what,
ass
here's-
Thompson though is coming at me. All
I
right,
love it.
You go. I am gonna be pissed, but I'm listening, and the bathroom's
You know what?
right there.
Why don't we all just take a break? Maybe grab a slice of pizza, calm down a little bit.
No,
and
I
then
don't
do it.
know. I don't know. I think this is. I want to keep just giving.
Go piss.
straight
Go piss.
ahead.
Go. We'll just chat about you while you're in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I'm listening. The door's
So-
not closing.
This is something you wanted to know about. You said.
Oh yeah. Because I want him to like explain it because it's actually a tradition in my household.
Really?
Yes, every Thanksgiving. But we'll get to that. No, I have like a few things that I listen to like once a year that are like it's reminded of how great they are. And one of them I just listened to recently. It's not actually. It's an O&A thing where Jim Brewer was on after the merger, and he was telling the story about the Pizza Man.
Oh,
And it's like one of the most epic stories you've ever heard about, like this one Italian dude who moved into Jim Brewer's neighborhood and made the entire town hell.
Yep, I do remember this story.
And it's like I love listening to that. Like I
That's a
listen to
great
that once a
story.
year. But the other thing that I listen to once a year is the Chuck Wagon Saga on Thanksgiving Day. My wife watches the parade.
What's the Chuck Wagon Saga?
So,
by the way, I'm back from the bathroom, boys.
This is one of my favorite bits.
That was fast.
And I actually thought you might give insight into this about how real this was. So every year, Fez goes back to Pinellas Park for Thanksgiving, and there was this one fan of the show, and his nickname was Chuck Wagon, and he was like obsessed with Fez, and Fez was doing like the turkey trot or something like that, and then he'd bust Fez's balls. So like at one moment he was obsessed with Fez, and then the next minute he was like trying to make fun of him. And I was curious about how much of a fucking work or like a shoot that was.
Honestly, Jared, this I don't know a lot about. This because this is, I guarantee you, this would be something Tuttle would be excellent at. And remember, he was the Ron intern producer guy.
Yeah,
because
no, this was XM. This was like serious.
This was serious era.
Oh wait. Chuck Wagon.
Then Chuck Wagon called in and started busting Fez's chops, and then Fez just like lost it.
You know, I don't remember a lot of this. Was this early on in Sirius XM?
No, this had to have been during your era. I feel
May
like
have
this
been
had
a
to have
little
been
past his.
It might have been a little past it. I don't remember.
Pepper era.
Yeah.
But one of the
I don't
things,
have any
one of
recollection of
Fez's
this.
distinct lines he says that always stuck out to me was, and you lost your show on the Food Network because you were a racist piece of shit. And I didn't know what that meant. If it was a reference or to something
Fez
like
said that to Chuck Wagon?
He screams that during one of the meltdown rants at him. He goes, you lost your show on the Food Network because you're a racist piece of shit. And I always was like, what? Who was this guy? Why was he related to Fez? But what would happen is one year he followed him at the 5K, right?
Yeah. He was at the Turkey Trot down in Pinellas Park.
Oh,
and
this
all
is
he was
creepy.
talking about was wanting to hang out with Fez, and he made Fez feel uncomfortable.
That I do remember.
And then the guy
hold
calls
on.
in and
Pretended
starts
to be a friend at first, and then was a creep at the fucking walk.
Yeah.
I remember this person. He was a straight up stalker. That's what this person was. Yeah, he was a fucking Fez stalker.
Whoa.
I don't want to get sued.
No.
But, I mean, I don't know who this Chuck Wagon is. Obviously, that's his real name.
That was like his code name. Like, that was his nickname. Like, ADF. Or,
yes, he was some weirdo obsessed with Fez, probably a Mark David Chapman type. For real.
Whoa. So that was that was a shoot.
100%.
Holy shit.
Was it Josh Denny? Because that's the only racist chef I know who lost his show for being a racist from the Food Network.
He's not a chef, though. He's not a comic either.
Ow! His name was Chuck Wagon. I didn't know. You know what I mean?
No, that's so weird. I didn't remember it at first, but then once you started saying caller, I go, oh, wait a second. I remember saying
hi,
his name
Fezzy.
I remember
he
seeing
calls
his name on the
in,
screen. Yeah,
and Fez just loses his shit.
Well, the one thing about it is no one likes to feel like they're being watched. And that's like the vibe that guy had. Was like, I'm watching you.
Wait, go on.
Shh, I'm always watching.
Okay.
It's bold gossip time. No, but I mean,
did it get people's attention that he was watching Fez? Because like, if I wanted to make somebody know I was, interested in them, should I just start being like, I could see you right now?
It was just I never knew what
it doesn't work, Robert.
What that was.
Because it's psychotic.
So it was a fucking shoot. Holy shit!
Yeah, that's crazy. Because I think one of the following years, Fez decided not to do it because he thought Chuck Wagon was going to show up, and it's like he ruined something somebody enjoyed. That's fucked.
Yeah, I mean that's what there comes a place where people get a little freaky. Jesus Christ! I told you motherfuckers before. When I said this during the pizza face incident episode, but I'll say it again.
Speaking of pizza
when I hit you, Jared, go get him a slice.
No, I'm gonna go grab a slice in a second. I just want to make sure it was cool. I don't want to be the one who broke the seal.
No, I bought it for you guys. Let's fucking break bread and enjoy.
Break bread and enjoy. Look at him. Oh man, you're like the most like I've never had someone who like doesn't fit in with Christmas as much as you do. But yet you do fit in with Christmas.
I love Christmas.
I know.
I love it.
I'm just gonna say that. You are a great Christmas addition.
I love Christmas.
I want to have more Jewish people at Christmas parties.
Well, you just want me.
I mean, just the things you're saying, though. What were we fucking talking about?
Chuck Wagon. Oh, you were going to talk about that guy who I know what you're talking about. So after the piece of face incident, you had a stalker.
Yeah. So, like this shit happens. I can't blame Fez for being upset because, as I brought up during the pizza face incident episode, maybe was that episode 1?
Yeah, that was
might be the very first. Is that I come out and the fucking car, my car, all the tires were slashed, and with then a note. So it wasn't just a note on the windshield. I'm going to fucking kill you.
Oh yeah,
for what you've done to Fez.
Oh yeah, well then
I got letters in the mail. I'm with like good old fashioned ransom bullshit or typed out shit. For slamming Fez's face into fucking pizza, I'm going to fucking kill you.
Oh yeah, well because I'm connected to that now because that fucking lunatic was on the r/Opie and Anthony back in the day, and I was on there as Cream Pie Jones. That was my name. And we were friends.
I wasn't going to go into the specific person.
But he thought I was
know who
you.
it is.
He kept calling me you. He's like, "Is this Dave?" I'm like, "No, dude." And then he went by the. He went by the name Eastside Dan. That's
on
how
every
crazy
social
he was.
media. I'm front and center. On every social media, I'm front and center. I don't do that. On every, you can see my fucking face. Okay.
So
I'm a public
no,
personality.
he was a lunatic.
Yeah,
and he's like,
I think so.
He's like, I'm
Now, how
married.
about these motherfuckers?
Oh,
Can
no,
we
no.
do something to them?
No, I got him to shut the fuck up
All right, hey,
when
wait,
he was like,
let's let Robert speak. I think this is getting carried away.
but I'm trying to take care of you. I was defending you. I'm like, Dave's like a really like good dude. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, I'm married with kids and all this shit, and I'm easily to dock. I live in Bucks County, PA. And I was like, well, here's the deal, dude. Like, if I dox you, I'm going to tell your fucking wife and kids that you drove all the way to fucking Brooklyn to slash some radio producer's tires.
Oh, you said that?
And he fucking just disappeared after that.
It was him. We know who you are now, dummy. By the way, I still have the contacts for all the detectives in Pennsylvania,
I'm sure.
New York, New Jersey, and Brooklyn who are actually actively
Fucking
in
asshole.
the case. So that's great. Fantastic. So, yeah.
I'm sure he's watching.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, good. Watch. Watch. You're the one who's stalking me. Watch.
Hopefully that was like his come to Jesus moment where he's like, what the fuck am I
hope
doing?
you came to fucking Jesus, bitch. I hope you came to Jesus.
Seems like
It's interesting that a
I don't know,
Jewish
it seems
person
like,
would
you know,
say,
maybe this Dan was just misguided. His heart was in the right
Hey,
place.
Robert,
and he
Robert,
took things
is
a little
it-
too far.
He slashed his tires. Come
Robert,
on,
is it
Bobby.
weird for a Jewish person, though, to say it's him to have his come to Jesus moment? We should only be allowed to say that. You can't.
I think it means Jared's going to crucify him.
Are you threatening this guy?
No.
Because I don't threaten violence. I'm like Gandhi. Not on my fucking watch.
I'm the guy. I'm the nicest guy you'll ever meet until.
What is this? Explain to the fans what this
well,
is here.
you said that you were wearing something Christmassy and Bobby was wearing something Christmassy, but
He's
since
not all dressed up for the Christmas special, you have jack and shit. So I grabbed. I'm gonna finish the story. So I grabbed a fucking jingle bell rose.
That's a
fucking
mistletoe.
flower thing, and I put it right on his stupid sweatshirt.
like a corsage or a
corsage.
boutonniere,
So, yeah, I gave him a corsage like we're at the prom.
a boutonniere.
Here's a fun thing you can do with corsages. Sometimes you buy somebody Christmas flowers and they bail on you 3 days in a row and the flowers die.
Oh no, did that happen?
Nope. Just a random thought I had thinking of
All
Jared's
right, let's
corsage.
get back.
Poinsettias.
We've gone crazy. Let's get. What's the next Ron Fez topic? I was enjoying
Bobby's.
that. Good.
It's
I want to
Bobby's.
hear Bobby's. Bobby, are you ever going to start that joint again? or-
I gave it to you to hit it.
Okay.
So
No, but I
please,
mean, it's
please,
dead.
please kick it. Let it. It's all you. And Dave, I'm going to give you a choice. Would you like to hear about a Ron and Fez moment or about a Rob and Dave moment?
Rob and Dave.
Yeah.
This feels very, very dangerous.
do you want to feel dangerously or what?
I actually want to go with the Ron and Fez moment.
Okay.
I'll
I promise
save the Rob and Dave
I promise
for
it's
next.
a heartwarming moment. So, but we'll do that first.
For the Rob and Dave?
Yeah. I promise it's a good moment, but we'll do Ron and Fez first.
Yeah, I know, because I still want to do. I want to get back to Ron and Fez.
So that one, this is one of my favorite moments, and we will be covering this story at some point on Satellite. It's one of the good ones, but it's one day Earl Douglas gets a little lippy with an intern that we all know and love named Chris Stanley. And Earl goes, if you think you could do it so much better, why don't you? And Chris goes, deal. We're doing it tomorrow. Intern revolution. And thus the idea of the intern revolution is born.
Awesome.
And why I love this moment so much is
classic episode.
you don't know how much is a work. You don't know how much is real. You don't know who's really doing what. I know that Earl started the day by arguing with Lily, who was an intern and is now his boss, and called Ron, who then started the show by going, why did one of the interns call me today? Because the role was you and Earl would be the interns. Now, you helped Pepper with all the production and got it all rolling. I remember we've talked about this before, but really just they have the alarm. Do you remember this at all, Jared?
No.
Intern revolution.
Yeah.
And it's the iPhone alarm.
And
that-
did we get Robert? Did we get Steve C to do the voice?
That's
I
not
believe
surprising.
you did, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
And I mean, it was very well produced and
Yeah.
just really sticking it to Earl. You play the role of
It
an
was well
intern
produced
well.
because Steve C did it.
Of course.
No, I mean, I literally said, "Hey, can you give us a stinger for the?"
Oh no, I'm talking about the whole show. Like there
Okay,
weren't
yeah.
really any production fuck ups or anything.
Yeah, no,
like,
yeah, but I'm thinking that.
Chris really hit a home run.
Oh yeah. Oh, so yeah, that's right. Chris Pepper Stanley was legitimately on the Earl spot, running the board, maybe for the first time ever. And he was running the show. In other words, going to commercials, doing this, doing that. Doing everything. Legitimately running it.
Yeah,
That is a big deal. Because you're doing a live fucking show, right? And it's still Ron Bennington and Fez Whatley. And you're the guy? And he's like fucking Chris Pepper Stanley, like 25. He's probably hungover. He's sweating.
He's probably high.
It was and he did do a great job.
Oh, speaking of white chicks, Earl, today is the day you had set up something that you were supposed to have a hot date to at least equal the hot date that Dave has. So where is she?
I have failed in that attempt.
Oh, black girl.
I have, I failed.
Pepper, did you even think you had a single chance at it?
This fucking guy doesn't have anything. It's not going to fucking happen.
Gee whiz, Earl, that's the intern.
Well, so the intern he's got his head on straight. He understands Earl isn't getting it done.
And freaking wisecracks from the subordinates. I work my ass off. Why don't I have time to do this?
Don't call him a subordinate. He's an intern, Earl. What do you mean working your ass off? What have you done this week?
No, but, we work on 2 shows. I got to do something.
Yes, what do you do on those 2 shows? Stan and Sam get more guests than we get. They had Siler on today.
Well, there's calls that have to be made. There's production that has to be done. There's a lot of things.
Lunch. There's lunch.
What? There's things that just have to be done on a day-to-day basis. That takes up all of my time.
So you can't date. Your problem is you are so married to the Ron and Fez thing that you can't date.
Yes, my social life has suffered greatly. What little I had is non-existent now.
Now, why not train the kids to take care of some of that? We got all these great interns. Why aren't some of them making the calls for you? Delegate.
No, I would love to delegate, but I've always been the point person where, people are calling me directly. They're calling me on my cell phone. They're calling me on the office phone. They call me in here.
So no one can do these jobs but you.
Earl, you got to give us some responsibility. It's ridiculous. You just have us fucking being your waitstaff. Seriously.
Oh! Ouch. I love this kid, Fezzy. I love this Hicks.
Earl.
You got a set of balls on you, buddy. You got a set of balls on you.
No, being your waitstaff, I instruct them as much as I can.
You haven't done shit.
Us in nothing. I came in here on Monday night, and I asked Earl, hey, can I come in, try to learn some production, try to do something? For 2 hours, all I had to hear was his stories of NEW and like how he got severance pay and got drunk with Fez in D.C. or something to that effect. I wasn't even paying attention.
Please don't tell me you got the "How bad do you want it" speech.
Well, first of all, he asked me a ton of questions, all of which I answered, and he was actually like almost like a puppy, like looking at me like, and I showed him how we put like the show openers together and how we pull clips, how do we use this.
The kid's saying you're not giving them enough, and I hear it from all the interns.
And I give them plenty to do, and I give them plenty of instruction.
You really don't, Earl.
I don't know where this is coming from. And again,
it's coming from all of them. How come you never know what people mean when they say things?
No, because 9 times out of 10, they don't even come to me directly. I always have to hear it.
They'll come to you now.
Earl, this is what I'm saying. You're not doing your job, and you're not running the staff. Us, the interns. That's what's up.
I'm not. You think you can come? You think you can come in here and sit in this chair and execute
Oh
the
God,
show?
That's the same fucking thing that you give to Dave. The same speech.
You want the chair? You want the chair?
No, everyone, it's very easy to be a Monday morning quarterback, and and it's like, hey, you should do this, and you should do that, and you should do this, and I'm like, fine. I'm like, when I tell people to sit in this chair, it's like the chair is on fire. They can't get out of it long enough.
All right, listen, Dave, when you ask Dave that, he says no, but I'm saying yes. With this staff interns that we have, we'll go in there and we'll fucking put on a show and we'll fucking do well.
You're throwing the gauntlet down right now. You were throwing it.
Yeah, I'm throwing it down right now. Earl.
All right, there
We're
it
gonna
is.
do a show.
When do you guys want to do this?
We'll do it tomorrow. Fuck it.
Earl, why don't you stay home tomorrow? Let the kids run the show.
Game on. Let's do it.
No,
who do you want on your team?
All right, Lily, probably Pitsy.
All the interns.
All the interns,
Yeah.
pretty much.
All right, all the interns could do Earl's job tomorrow.
Snod's going to be part of this?
Yeah, Snod's going to be part of this, of course.
All right, who else? We got anybody else?
Shell?
You know what? Let's take out Dave, too.
Okay.
Neither one of them. Both of you keep your asses home tomorrow.
Actually, I think I have a good... They should be our interns for this.
Ooh.
I think Earl should be taking phone calls all day.
It's fucking Freaky Friday.
I love it.
Let's do it. Totally game
Perfect.
on.
Perfect.
And then let me pick up the clumps of hair you'll be pulling out when you screw up on this thing.
Let's see.
All right.
Let's see, because maybe it's not as difficult as you're letting on, Earl. All right, so Pitsy will be in here. The two girls.
Lily and Shell and Nas.
And that's it?
And Bronx Johnny.
All right, Bronx Johnny.
And led by Pepper Hicks, I guess.
Sure, why not?
All right, so the interns will take the place of the producers. Producers take the place of the interns.
Great.
And you can do it tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll get it together by tomorrow. No problem.
Earl, what are you smiling at? If anything, this could prove
funny?
that you're not ready to fucking rock it.
No, I mean, I'm looking forward to the limo wreck. I totally am. And again, and I'm looking forward to the thank you that I'll get tomorrow, and the I understand.
Oh, you're gonna get a fuck you, not a thank you.
All right? I fucking love this kid. Tomorrow, the revolution begins. Ow! Yeah, buddies, it's the Ron Fez show on a Friday. And, Fezzy, day one of,
Warning, warning, intern revolution. Warning, warning, intern revolution.
The intern revolution has taken place. I look around here. I honestly, Fezzy, see all new faces in the places of responsibility. Pitsy running the board today. You gotta turn that mic on, Pitsy. That's one of the main things. Anyway, Pitsy is running the board today.
He's in the master control room.
And, I'm just checking out here. Throw me that back over here. Still having a little trouble with the setup, but other
That
than
one?
yeah, you got to get it all the way over to me. Thank you very much. A little trouble with the setups, but overall, Fezzy, the kids are all right. They're having fun. They're doing a good job, and it is a
Warning, warning, intern revolution. Warning, warning, intern revolution.
in a post 9/11 world, I don't even know how enjoyable that whole thing is. Now, I wake up this morning, horrible weather, snow, sleet, and ugliness, and the building right next to me, I wake up because it's on fire. So it's 6 feet away, and all the smoke is coming through. Now, I have no idea how I could sleep through that. But literally, with all the trucks and all, meant nothing to me.
Yeah, because they'll send out half the fire department for something like that. The building's so close together.
Barney, you're on the Ron Fez show.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah.
Please tell me intern Earl picked that opening song, because that's the best one he's ever picked.
I came in here and I heard the Stiff Little Fingers, and I go, it's never happened for us. We'll have to get to the bottom of who took us back towards the hipster openings. Paul, you're on Ron Fez.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, whoever picked out that first song, what a great job. The first great punk band, Stiff Little Fingers.
Stiff Little Fingers. Here's Mike. Mike, you're on Ron Fez.
Hey, man, I don't know what this intern revolution is you're talking about, but Earl, great song selection this morning, dude. Finally, for a change, you play a cool tune.
All right, let me check. Who did the opening song today?
Yeah, that was me, Pepper Hicks.
Wow, Pepper Hicks. Already, Fezzy, we got a man on. We got a man on and in scoring position.
One of our new producers, Pepper Hicks, today. He won't let the interns like Earl and Dave anywhere near the music.
He is breathing some hipness. Earl, they like to keep me in water over here, okay, big man? Thank you.
It's my favorite moment one of my favorite moments for a number of reasons. One, we've all been that low man on the totem pole who just goes, I could do this job better, but I know if I say that, it's going to make my life hell.
True.
And truly, you can tell if you listen to the show, it's exactly what you guys said. Chris came in a little hungover. He got rushed with his cigarette before the show, and he just snaps on Earl. Like, you could just hear it in his voice. He's like, fuck you, I could do this better. And then he gets the opportunity.
He had also spent enough time around the Dave Man to see that my frustrations were warranted.
Absolutely.
That he was like, oh, I thought Davey Mac, he was listening to Ron Fez, and he was like, oh, I thought he was just kind of doing it for fun, and he didn't realize, like, a job that should take 15 minutes sometimes for Earl
takes
might
2
take
hours.
5. But hold on. It was strategic, though. It was at nighttime, and again, I say this time and time again. He did it because he didn't have cable at home, and so to extend the job would be good for him so that he could have the Yes Network on and watch the Yankees. That's why. And then he would watch the Yankees from 7 to 10. So a job that was 15 minutes, he'd make it into 3 hours so he could watch the Yankee game.
If all the work gets done, nobody has an issue.
Yeah.
Right?
But the work didn't get done.
That's the problem. But what I like most, even more about the story
Or
is,
you have to release people like Pepper and myself. You can't expect us
Oh,
to
no,
have to
yeah.
watch the Yankee game
No,
with you.
get out of here,
So
Dave.
if
I'm gonna
you're
stay and
going
watch the
to
game.
do that and you're going to extend something, so a piece of production that should be 15 minutes long into 3 hours, I'm leaving. And so
Perfectly
originally,
fair. 'Cause you're married with kids.
No, but originally I was staying, and I'd stayed at like 9:30, 10 o'clock, and I realized, oh, he's
just
here
waiting
do
to
the
watch
Yankee
the game, yeah.
And so I guarantee you, Pepper was in
Cheap
that
piece of shit.
Pepper was in that thing where, well, no, because you just get the job, you're not going to be like, hey,
He was
dude,
an
we can do
intern
this a
still,
lot
so
faster.
he's just trying to
but
impress.
what I'm saying is, like, the Yes Network wasn't that expensive. He was making a decent living. He lived in
television. By the way, this is just my theory.
Oh no, you're probably right.
No, I'm 99.9% right.
He didn't want to spend the money because
didn't
it's
want to
cheap.
spend the money on
It's
cable. The Yes Network though was actually a premium. Is a premium sports
I
channel.
get that, but like,
$9.99.
if you like something that much, you're gonna fucking pay for it.
I'm a Yankees fan, so is he. I pay for the Yes Network. You know, it's 162 games, so it's actually very much worth it. It's like, actually, this is a great deal. You know, if you think of it like that.
But aren't they on a bunch of stations now?
That's now.
Yes,
So we're talking
if
about when
only
they
there
first
was
launched.
someplace I could go where I could always find out what station the Yankees were playing on.
Oh, there's an Instagram profile.
There's an Instagram and a Twitter account called "What Station Are the Yankees on?"
Oh, you're plugging
plugging
my
you. I was trying to
Instagram.
help, but we'll get through
Thank
that.
you,
Back
Robert.
closer to
Okay,
baseball
if you want next year, if you are watching, if you're looking for the Yankees game, today's Yankees game is on.
Yeah,
Thank you. I appreciate that. I didn't know you were promoting my.
No, you look at me like, "Wow, that's a good idea." And I was like, "You had that idea."
No, the idea is
doesn't
active.
exist.
It's mine. So it's on Instagram, it's on Threads, and it's on Twitter /X. And it's today's Yankee game.
Today's
And
Yankee game.
because my mom, you're on my mic cord, you motherfucker.
My bad,
with your
yo.
goddamn. My mom would call me every single day.
I remember this. I was there some of the days.
Yeah, well, sometimes I'm fucked up, so I always be like, mommy, I don't know, and it would be hard. So I decided I'm going to do it, around noon or before noon, sometimes 9 o'clock a.m. every day. And this old people subscribe to it. Boom, you check it, it's there. Today's Yankees game is on Prime Video.
Yeah,
Today's Yankees game is on WPIX Channel 11. Today's Yankees game is on ESPN Sunday Night Baseball. Today's Yankees game is on the Yes Network. Today's Yankee game is on Peacock. Today's Yankee game is on TBS. Today's Yankee game is on MLB
Apple
Network.
TV.
Do you see how annoying this is?
Yeah.
Those are all fucking, and there's more possibilities of channels.
Who's
So what's the point of having the Yes Network?
And
at
who
this
sets
point?
that deal up?
The Yankees.
Would that be their
No, the
general
fucking
manager?
commissioner.
Oh, that wouldn't be the general manager.
The
Who's trying to throw Brian Cashman on the
I was
bus?
just trying to get another plug in
That-
there.
That's probably Brian Cashman's fault.
There we go.
And so I think that they should fire
Fire the
that
ferret.
ferret, Brian Cashman.
It's
and
gonna
if you
be-
want to see that song, you Eastside Dave.
It's gonna be a Christmas miracle when you catch one of these plugs I'm throwing your way. But back to the interim revolution. What I like most is when you hear
Oh,
the
yeah.
setup, you assume Pepper's gonna be the executive producer, but he assigns the roles so that they succeed, not so that he gets the glory. It's one of the most brilliant moments.
That's
Obviously, you're involved because you can hear some of the pieces like Lily, and I believe who was the other? Was it? Might have been.
I
Pitts.
don't remember this.
Might have been Pitts at the time.
So I was heavily involved, and quite
Well,
frankly,
Pitsy would have been a producer.
I had the vote of MVP until I recall I kind of had one little bitchy choke thing at the end. But again, I actually don't want drama, so this is why. But I got I told Shell Bank she had a board gossip. So I'm just
That's who it was,
and this is what Tales from the Satellite's about. I always say I'm going to be honest. I'll throw myself under the bus. So she had a shot at my now ex-wife. But I said, can you please not put that in there? Could you maybe have a different person? Because then I have to go back home
and deal
I'm
with
going to
it.
deal with why I was
That's
getting shit
why
on board.
Earl called Ron. I forgot because you and Lily were screaming at each other.
No, this was
Shell. My bad. You and Shell were
yeah.
screaming, and that's why Earl called Ron.
Oh, no,
he was not mad
screaming.
at you.
I think I screamed at her, or at least was just like, please, like, well, I think I tried, and then I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Anyway, yeah. So
The best part is, so Ron's like, why were you guys fighting? And you explained it very calmly, and Shell comes in and goes, yeah, we weren't fighting. I don't know why Earl called. It was just a conversation. And like
that's true.
Completely also threw Earl under the bus. That it was more just like a, hey, do you mind doing this? And you pointed out that's how an intern would have handled it.
Okay, so that's
it
what
was all
okay,
good.
okay.
Yeah.
So because that's the way I recall it is like, but I'm gonna say, to throw myself under the bus, you could say pussy boy, but at the same time, it's sort of like, again, I do a lot of comparison to wrestling, as we all know, and there was a promo that Shawn Michaels cut on Bret Hart, and he said, Bret, you've been having a lot of sunny days on the road, and it meant that Sunny was a diva, and that he was implying that Bret was cheating on his wife with Sunny.
Oh, which, by the way, she just got sentenced to 17 years.
I know, that's crazy, right? But hold on.
She's from my town.
I know, but just hold on. Let's get off there for a second. The whole point was it was total bullshit. In fact, Shawn Michaels himself was the one banging Sonny.
I don't blame him.
Here's the thing. In saying that, just a fun little promo, right? Bret Hart went home and his wife was like, are you cheating on me? And then all the kids and stuff.
Shit.
Exactly. That's all I was saying. It was like, Shell, could we get somebody? Also, I was the MVP of the thing. I was the number one. I got all the I got all the interns what to do, where to go. It was Davey Mac time.
Awesome.
I was the fucking quarterback who trained that entire. So if that episode
You were the
came
Bret
off,
Hart.
it was me.
You were the Bret Hart.
No. I was the Paul Heyman or the Jimmy Hart or the Jim Cornette or the Bobby the Brain Heenan. I was the guy.
He was the mastermind.
100%.
Is it true he stormed out of that argument with his wife?
But I
He was
was
like,
bitch
I'm going to
with-
go jump from the rafters.
That's Owen.
But I was a bitch probably with that. I was a bitch with that, making her take that paragraph out. But then again, it's like, please.
Because you used to do board gossip, and
I'd throw anyone, including you, under the bus in a heartbeat. No, I'm saying I didn't even know you.
Talked about
but
on the last
if
episode.
I did, I would.
We had talked about on the last episode where you did board gossip as the rider was watching, and you were like, you just made it up because you were hypnotized. And the rider was like, God damn it, pick somebody other than Happy Typing Girl, David.
Well,
there's 1,000 posters across the boards, and you focus on the same 3 dogs.
Yeah, it's true. I had my cast of characters. Well, also remember board gossip. Again, wrestling booking. So I'm gonna have a few stars. It's like page 6. You're gonna have your Bradgelinas. Now you're gonna have your other celebs here and there and this and that, but you're gonna have your Baldwins. He's always punching people out. He's a punching photographer. He's punching a school kid. He's punching
his
priests.
wife.
He's punching rabbis. Doing everybody.
Shooting people in the chest.
Yeah, he can't. He can't stop punching and shooting. Good old Baldwin. He's gonna be a star. So board gossip, like New York Post, page 6, gonna make Baldwin a star. Board gossip gonna make certain people. Mikey Boy, he was featured quite a bit.
I'm hoping to be the Farley type
Mafia
star of your
Life
next
Chris.
board gossip.
No, Mafia Life Chris is what.
Oh, of course.
But actually, I love Mafia Life Chris. I follow him on TikTok too, and he's good. Sometimes he dances.
Oh my God.
And I give him a thumbs up. Him and Sleeves, my 2 favorites on TikTok. What the fuck kind of world do I live on?
I know.
I go on
You're on
TikTok,
TikTok.
and I'm going.
I believe this topic has come to its TikTok end. Jared, what do you got next? From Archivist.
I'm going to do me. I'm going to do one of mine.
Oh, shit. Skipping
let's
Archivist.
No, because I want to save some of his for next Christmas. Because he picked 2 Christmas episodes.
And so this
perfect.
is Christmas. Come on, Jared. And what
What
have you
done?
Okay, you know what? That's it. That was
Another
a bad idea.
year
No,
older.
I know, but I realized I don't want to sing with you. It's a little feminine.
What's your favorite rock
Just too
Christmas
feminine
carol?
for me. What's that?
What's your favorite rock Christmas carol?
Rock Christmas Carol. Up and rocking
Original.
around.
Original
Christmas tree that light then set away. I got it away in the field out the below fairway. That's a good old fashioned rock
By who?
Christmas song. The original lady.
No, I'm talking about your rock artist writes it. So you've got obviously War is Over. Then you had the Beach Boys, "Good Vibrations" or whatever.
Ramones.
That might be mine. Which one though?
Merry Christmas, don't want to. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Don't fight anymore. Whatever the fucking one.
So
Merry
yours is Christmas. I don't want to fight tonight. Mine's actually Christmas, Baby, Please Come Home.
Oh.
By them is what Joey Ramone's the main one on that one.
Yeah, okay, that's a good one.
Baby, please come home.
I love how it's in the tradition of a Jewish person writing the Christmas song. Of course, mine is Chuck Berry.
Which
Run, Rudolph, Santa's gotta make it, because every time around this year, it's always manic for me.
I get
and
that.
It's like I just have that song playing in my head.
I love that
as
song,
I'm
too.
trying to get shit done. Like
All right,
tomorrow,
that's good
that's
call.
gonna be playing
You know
in my
what?
head as I go food shopping.
Cheers, everyone. Jared, where's your beer? Don't fucking square out. No, it's Robert's got to get in too. All right, with his Coca-Cola or something. 1, 2, 3.
That was actually my ashtray, so I'm not going to drink out of it, but I'm going to kiss
That was
it
a
along
cheers
with you
to
guys.
3 good songs. Is
The Pogues, Fairy Tale of New York would be on
Fairy
that
Tale
list.
of New York.
You know, interesting side story. Dave dragged me to one of the last Pogues concerts. It was their farewell tour.
You
That's
went
incredible.
with me?
Yeah, it was your DD.
Fantastic. I fucking remember
God, I gotta
that.
start
Was
fucking
that at
watching
Roseland?
Star Wars.
I
get to go to Metallica
Yeah,
and
he went to Metallica.
and Disturbed. You get
And
the Pogue.
Disturbed.
Yeah, no, I went to we went to Roger Waters. We saw him perform The Wall.
I got to get into Star Wars.
Then we went to see with Jeff and Jason.
What? The microphone's, by the way, on your ear. Okay, go ahead.
We went to see with Jeff.
Yeah, what?
We went to see the Strokes, and then Elvis Costello came out and performed with the Strokes.
That was crazy.
That's
Was
when
that
there's
Radio
Strokes.
City Musical?
No, that was at the Garden.
The Garden. That's right.
And we saw that with Jeff, Jason, Jason's sister
That was a
Jackie,
good
and her
fucking
fiance.
show. Oh my God, what a show that was!
That was when they got back together too. And then Elvis
We
Costello
don't
came out.
fucking need to tell these people about Jason's fucking family and about their breakups and getting back
No,
together.
I had
but
nothing to
then
do with any of
you've
that.
gotten tangential again.
I didn't get tangential.
For a goddamn fucking Robert, could you open me a Guinness, please?
That's my memory, man.
Could you open me one, please? You know, I feel like we should be listening to some Christmas music now. So I'm going to play. I'm going to pee.
Oh my! That's the name of the song you're gonna play. I'm gonna pee.
No, I just feel like it's gonna. I mean, it's probably gonna fuck up Robert's mics.
Are we gonna play "Simply Having a Wonderful Christmas Time"?
And then probably we'll get sued with all the rights. Robert, can I play Christmas music while we do this segment, or is that going to fuck up your microphones or be?
It
fuck
wouldn't
up the
fuck
rights?
up the mics, but I think it's gonna fuck up the copyright. Most of those artists get real
Okay, beat
persnickety.
speaker off. Beat speaker off.
Then let's just play Sleeve's Christmas
We
music.
can play that one for
because
sure.
he's
no.
not
What's
gonna-
great is you have to then call him and be like, "Hey, Sherwin, can you get rid of that strike, buddy?" We did it on the on one of the episodes he was on sports. Remember? Him and Roy played all the songs, and Roy refused to get rid of the strike for a day.
Really?
He didn't realize it was Dave at first. I was like, "Fuck, this guy's trying to steal my music." And then we were like, "Roy, you were on that episode with us."
You see, this is
Roy produced it out. So Roy and Sleeves combined on a record.
Yeah, I booked
and
it. I booked it.
It's straight up. But what I'm saying is just to give Roy to all the people watching at home, just look it up because it's fucking great. What was the song? Bone Setter.
Bone Setter.
That's the fucking song. This song is like the greatest. It's Roy Harder and Sleeves collaborating in the best
At
way
their best,
possible.
absolutely.
Called Bone. The song's called Bone Setter. Bone Setter, Roy Harder, and Sherwin Sleeves.
We'd play it right here,
Fucking
but then
awesome.
Roy would strike us.
Straight up
Fucking
supergroup. It's straight up Temple of the Dog shit. You know, with fucking Chris
So,
Cornell and Eddie.
this is
fucking
actually
Vedder.
perfect because my next favorite moment involves Roy.
Oh,
Oh
excellent.
boy, this
But
is the one Jared didn't want to give all the details about. Here we
Eastside
go.
Dave show. I was still the producer.
Can I piss real quick?
Okay, fine. Go
No,
pee.
I mean, just
Go pee. Go pee. I'll fill in with some other stuff.
Well, let's talk about this. You were the Eastside Dave Show producer.
I was.
I was the Eastside Dave Show producer.
We were.
There was a period we don't talk about in between the two.
Yeah, that's fine.
But we
But
met
you need
for
to get
the
into the
first
shot.
time.
Come on, get into the
Oh, I'm hanging out over here. We met for the first time on the Eastside Dave Show.
Yes,
you
we
remember
did.
that?
I did. I was. I brought my wife in at the time.
You were there to talk common sense into me. because
I try to be the voice of reason, despite how I never want to be the voice of reason.
Exactly.
But like somehow I magically am like cooler heads have to prevail, and I can't be an insane person.
We were talking about how we actually met for the first time.
On me?
Not at
No.
all. We were talking about how we met for the first time on the East Side Dave show when you brought Jared in to talk me out of going after Sam Roberts.
You shitting on me when I was
Not
pitting?
at all. He said he wouldn't know what to do without you.
Get this goddamn cord and wrap it around that fucking neck of yours.
That's just what you want to do. That's wishful thinking.
It's not Jared you have to worry about.
Faux shitties. No. So one of my favorite moments.
Oh, it's your turn?
Yes. You were going through a very rough patch. And you were trying, but
some fucking Christmas special. This is
so it was
some
Tuesday.
Special. This
is for Roy though. This is dedicated to the great Roy Harder. So
he's not here.
I know.
I am. You're now going to be hurting my feelings.
No, I'm not because
no, just go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm not hurting your feelings.
Now,
actually,
curiosity has got the cat.
Okay.
So go ahead, please.
So you were trying to entice people to come hang out at your house by doing a viewing of something. And Roy starts playing the music, and it's very ominous. And like, I know what it is, and it's at the tip of my brain. Like, it's familiar, but I don't know what I can't.
Clockwork Orange?
No. So you're going on and on about what you're offering, and Roy's playing this music, and I'm like, what is that? And then it hits me, and I get it. And I start laughing uncontrollably.
What are we talking about?
It was, he starts playing the music from Eyes Wide Shut, another Kubrick film.
Yeah.
And then you're like, Jared, why the fuck are you laughing so loud? And I'm looking at Roy.
Yeah, but
and
I don't know why.
I'm making eye contact with Roy. And you're like, Jared, why are you laughing so loud?
But I'm still wondering.
Because you were trying to sell a movie that you had made.
What was the movie?
I'm not going to go
into
into detail.
Oh, are you talking about like as a bit?
Yeah, it was
on
a
the
bit.
Ron Fez?
No, it wasn't a bit. It was on the East Side Dave show. You were doing a bit where you're trying to sell something.
Yes, a bit of I'm going to sell porn.
Yes,
my own porn. God, you fucking suck at telling stories.
I'm sorry.
Or Robert, yeah. Did you have any idea? He doesn't.
Well, because I didn't know I didn't know if it was a bit or not. That's the thing.
Fucking.
That was a fair point.
If you go through my phone, there's several.
I was on television on the East Side Dave show saying, "Who's going to? I have my porn.
I remember that. I
Who's
tried
going to
to call
do the
it.
biggest bit?" Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So.
It doesn't mean that
he's
it was
playing
going to
Eyes Wide
happen,
Shut,
or
which is
even
pretty
yes.
funny.
And
He's
Roy
playing the
Eyes Wide
Roy,
Shut.
and I'm like, you're like, Jared, why are you laughing so loud? And I'm
know.
like,
I
because
still
Roy's
don't.
playing the Eyes Wide Shut theme song as you talk about watching a sex tape.
I know. Okay, it's good.
And
Okay,
I thought it was one
Robert,
of the best.
you got to take it away.
Okay,
Give
yeah. I
punch
got
him.
it. I'm not gonna punch in. I'm gonna punch in with
just
a.
went crazy on us.
No,
time
that
out.
was
Time
a
out.
hilarious
Time
bit.
out. Time out. It was a hilarious bit. You also happened to go crazy. You were the one who taught Robert and I how to compromise and how to agree that we're both correct sometimes and both incorrect sometimes.
Right.
And in
you
this
know
time,
what?
you are
That-
100% incorrect.
I mean, yes. I
Okay.
mean, the bit was fine, but God damn it, that was one of the worst stories. And one of the most confusing things that's ever happened.
I was just concerned because I didn't know it was actual bit at the time.
Which
and
is
and now that like 7 and 8 years later, I understand that it was a bit.
You're just. I know. You're
because
fucking hysterical. You're making me laugh.
I'm still not convinced.
Fucking
It's a bit, 'cause
crazy.
if you go through my phone
No,
right
but he
now,
went
you will
nuts.
see.
Do you agree that he went crazy right there for like 2.5 minutes? He went nuts.
Once
Good
I understood
old-fashioned
it was
crazy.
a porn, I got the story. But if he had said that from the beginning, it
Yeah.
would have been perfect.
Exactly.
But
you always
he was
you always forget. Though the most important thing you always forget is the opening sentence, which has the important.
I didn't want to bury.
Yeah.
Well, I
That's
wasn't trying.
That's the key.
I wasn't trying to bury the lead. I was just trying
Yeah.
because I
But
didn't
you
actually
do.
know it was a bit.
Time and time
Again,
again.
because if
Time
you
and
go
time
through
again.
my phone, you'll
Time and-
see some very disgusting dick
Exactly.
pics.
And
Not
he does, though.
artistic.
He does bury the lead time and time again. That is like Jerry bury the lead Fishman is his goddamn fucking thing. He goes into everything else except the lead.
Well, again,
And as a result, me and Robert
I was
are
trying to
saying,
protect people.
is he
Yeah.
having a mental breakdown or what's happening here?
I just didn't know that. I thought you maybe did a bit, and we're realizing you did a Paul O thing as well, where you made your own movie. And I was like, oh shit, does Dave not want to talk about this bad movie he made?
Yeah, I was
I
trying
didn't
to
realize it
protect
was
you
porn.
I know,
and
that's what
other
I
people.
thought. I didn't realize it was a more than likely non-fictional pornography movie that I was never actually going to sell anyway, but just doing a fake fucking auction
But I
on
thought
the
it was-
television, on the air. Everything was a performative thing.
Well, that's the whole thing of Tales from
You,
the Satellite.
my friend,
We're
should
tearing down the
never
wall.
get worked over by me.
Actually, that's a great story because now we learned that you actually do have a porn, but it wasn't going to be sold. So thank you. Behind the wall.
Yeah, I mean, there's a chance, Robert.
See, that's
but
what I was
it's not
trying to
gonna
do.
be sold.
I was trying to protect everybody. Jesus fucking Christ.
And I'm just telling you.
Robert, it's. I mean, Jared. It doesn't. No names policy is always.
No, that's fair.
And
And
then
can
I can talk.
Yeah, can I tell you something?
Yes.
If you go through my phone, I don't have to worry about that because the dick pics I have will offend you for looking at it. It is not appealing at all. Sometimes you go, that's a tasteful dick pic. You go, those are very distasteful dick pics, Bobby. I don't want to see underneath your stomach at the same time. But let me tell you a story to get that image out of your mind that also occurred when I was just becoming a weed producer on the very same Eastside Dave show.
Oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be.
For those of
this is
you
a wonderful Christmas
who don't
special.
know, I got my teeth kicked in emotionally right when I first got hired by Eastside Dave.
Oh no!
I was
What the
dating a girl.
fuck? You were supposed to be nice.
No, this is good.
This is about you, David.
Okay.
I was dating a girl. We took a week off, went to Jamaica. Her apartment burned down. She left me for another guy within the course of about a week.
Oh,
Queens,
Jesus.
right? Jamaica, Queens.
No,
Jamaica.
unfortunately,
the
the
island.
real Jamaica. Yeah.
Real
Yeah.
Jamaica, Jared.
Real Jamaica.
So
Real Jamaica.
Real Jamaica.
Dave pulls me aside and goes, "What are we gonna do?" And I go, "I just, let me sit in the back for a few." And you got bullshit. Like, this is radio, dude. Get this out. And you came up, allowed me to take your kind of outline and come up with the emo arc that many people probably didn't get a chance to see. But from Thanksgiving up until the last episode where the Eastside Dave show was live before Christmas, like, I ended super depressed, and we pre-recorded an episode where I found the Christmas spirit thanks to you and Roy.
Yes.
And it really helped me deal with that pain and let me be a part of my first, like, radio arc. And sure, it was just a shitty ripoff of the Midnight Rider, but it was enough to get me out of my slump and back to what I was doing. You know what I mean?
It was totally different.
But you get my idea. It came from the idea of destroying myself.
He literally started to wear black
Progressively
eyeliner on
more
his head.
emo. The
Like,
last episode.
He progressively he broke up with his girl, and the Robert that you see in front of you began to evaporate and slowly be like a Good Charlotte type of character.
Like
with
he was,
black eyeliner.
he was becoming like
Good Charlotte.
Pete Wentz.
Yeah, exactly.
Or like Tobey Maguire in Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, like exactly.
We're all black.
Yes,
and
yes,
his hair,
yes. He was becoming goth emo Robert, and the whole design though is that because it would lead up to the Christmas episode right before vacation, and so
No, we went into vacation with me like, I'm going to kill myself.
Oh, that's right.
And we
Were
pre-recorded
you?
without telling anybody a Christmas episode where I came back. Like, it was that
but we
Tuesday.
we did a Christmas episode.
We pre-recorded it and didn't
That's
tell
right.
anybody. We ended like, this is our last Christmas episode, and then we had
See?
a pre-record that we snuck in.
We did a magical Santa Claus gift at Compound Media. Here's the actual Christmas special, and then Robert goes from emo and dark and awful to becoming this nice, happy, very Catholic.
bundle-
no offense.
bundle
no
of
offense.
joy.
Yeah, bundle of joy. Catholic.
So you did a Christmas
no offense,
special,
no offense, no
and a
offense.
Star Wars special,
Yeah.
and all sorts of specials.
We love specials, baby.
They're the best.
Specials are the best.
We got to do a Rashomon.
But they have to be organic too. You can't just fake specials. You know what I mean? Like if it was just special, then it wouldn't be special.
Oh wow!
But the cool thing about having like 50 shows right now is that now I
super
get
emo.
like 50 holiday specials in one year, and I actually enjoy that because despite the anger and despite the disagreements and despite the arguments, I love you, Robert. I love you, Jared.
I love you too, dogs.
I love Ron and Fez Archivist, and I love each and every single dogsy out there, every single member of the East Side Davidians. Everyone watching and listening to these shows, thank you very much. Thank you.
All the dogsies and even the bitches.
Even the bitches.
Oh, shitties. I'm bringing that back, dogsy.
But just to wrap up my shitty narcissistic story about
Yes,
me,
go ahead, please.
it was really the first time, like, since I wrote that fan email that I felt like a member of the show and not like just a Whack Pack guy. Like even Bo and Big A were members of the show. Like it truly felt like, oh, we're giving Rob, you're part of the crew now. Welcome aboard. And like
you got an arc.
Yeah,
but see, I don't look at anyone as a Whack Pack.
No,
because like look at Andrew, for instance. He is legitimately used with his photography now, especially by IWF. Like Kevin Knight loves, and quite frankly, Andrew has actually a talent for wrestling photography.
Oh yeah,
he's really good at it. He should probably get into fighting, boxing, legit, or UFC. Like if Andrew was smart, I mean, Andrew, do whatever you want. I'm trying to explain. You have a good talent.
What if Andrew
for always getting the shot?
What?
I said, what if Andrew wasn't smart? You gave him advice if he was. What if he wasn't?
No, because he sometimes takes pictures of bridges and fucking the Empire State Building. No one fucking needs another black and white picture of the Empire State Building. No one fucking cares.
No offense, Andrew.
But he has a talent for capturing
action.
But the perfect action. The moment of impact.
Yeah, I've seen his photos for Matt Ryan, former.
How about me?
Special delivery. Yeah,
Gilbert Spearing me is it iconic?
I was there. I was the one who filmed it.
I do a wink in my act when I'm doing comedy, and no one captures the pure moment of the wink like
Except for
Big
Andrew.
A. He knows when it's coming, and he gets it every time.
Okay.
He also likes to take the picture where I do the big reveal about how bald I am, and he thinks that's a shot I want every time. And it's like, Andrew, I don't know if you know this. I'm not going to post that one, buddy.
He's just making a recommendation. Maybe you should.
I've said this before. It is so much fun, though.
You have to own it.
Hold on. It is so much fun, though, going to IWF, and no one in these North Jersey crowds, Bayonne, Nutley, and all this shit.
North Arlington,
Edison. They have no idea that I've known Andrew, Big A Andrew Gold for 20 years. So he is the IWF, Independent Wrestling Federation, official photographer. But when I go up to him, they don't know that I know him. So I call him a fat slob. I say, get out of my way, you fat slob. I'm trying to manage over here. Get your stupid camera out of your way.
Go kill a hooker.
Last event, I said, if you try taking a picture of me, it's $5. And every picture you take me is every picture you take of me is $5. And then that got over so hard that I went into the crowd, and even people with their cell phones, I tried charging them $5. I said, leave $5 at the fucking gate on your way on your exit outside.
Did you get it?
Like no one did. Leave $5.
I better not see any fucking pictures of you.
I told all those people who took selfies, and if you took a fucking picture with me or a selfie or anything like that, or just even if you just took my image at that last event in Nutley, New Jersey, you owe me $5. You should have left it at the gate. I told them to leave it at the gate upon exit. Anyway, Big A, Andrew Gold's talented. Daniel Bobo Curlin has a successful podcast, sports podcast, Best Seats in the House. Let's go. Best Seats in the House.
You are welcome, Bobo.
The only thing I meant by Whack Pack was like I wasn't.
No, I know what you mean.
Yeah,
but the
but you
Howard
were
Stern
explaining.
Whack Pack, what I think about that is that they would just get ridiculed. And I think that what we do is we
You
like
treat
to
them
have
like
all
human beings.
No,
but that we discussed that on Tales from the Satellite.
We are all in this together. We're all freaks. You're still thinking that like I am some lorded fucking emperor.
No, but
I'm saying we all are freaks.
It's
and
okay,
we-
Jared. There's me and Dave. Then there's Roy. Then there's the rest of you chumps.
Don't include me in that. Don't include me in that. I'm a civilian.
I just can't get
I'm
over
a civilian.
how drunk you are after.
I'm not.
Dude, he's doing
I'm
great.
I'm really not.
And the only real Whack Packer
Hey,
you've
you
ever
know
had
what, though?
that was just a freak,
Could
though?
you do some of that Jack Daniels that you did on Yellow Channel?
Sure.
Impress Robert.
Yeah, sure.
Hell yeah. While he
Robert,
does
you
that,
gotta see this.
I'd like to point
I
out
need some Pepsi.
the only true Whack Packer you actually have, Dave, Flutzy. The
Yeah.
person we bring on to make fun of for no
Yeah.
talent.
Yeah,
What? And she actually
she's
has
talented.
talent.
That's the best
And
part.
she's extraordinarily talented.
Yeah, that's why I think it's hilarious that you
insane.
don't showcase that. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we used to have a bit called Crazy Puerto Rican who plays the flute.
Here comes Flutzy. She's so crazy. Take it, Dave.
Oh, Flutzy, she macarena, she la da punta, she la corona. Flutzy, chicharrona, oh, sacamayo. Holy tico! Excuse me.
Whoa.
Jared.
I apologize for calling you PG-13 earlier. That was X-rated.
Whoa, face.
That was X-rated.
Second. Yeah, exactly. That's what we've been doing forever.
What do you think about...
Just got me the right spot, you bitch. All right, hold on.
While you go get your Jack Daniels, I'm going to
thank
call...
you. I forgot.
I'm going to call Roy Harder.
No, it's not.
And see what his favorite Dave moment of all time is.
I should have texted Roy about that, but I was like, I think we have enough. I was like, maybe we could save Roy for next year. But, you know, Dave, do you remember what your big ass card? Do you have a big ass card? Yes. What is your big ass card number?
Of course I have a big ass card.
Do you remember your number?
I actually had 3.
Whoa. Why do you have 3 big ass cards?
Yeah.
Why?
And just in case. I don't fucking know, and I will never part with any single one of them.
Do you remember a number?
So the reason why I actually have 3 is because Al Dukes got behind, and I kept going insane, and I lost my mind.
Where's my big ass card?
If you think that you saw me before this episode
Lose your
upset,
shit. Oh my god!
Times that by at least 1 million in things that I said to Al Dukes because I really desperately wanted my big ass card, and so it kept going on and on and on. And yes, and so after that, threats, things,
oh my
or
god.
I don't know. No, not.
Why
threats,
are you threatening my neighbor? Al's my neighbor.
Is he really?
He lives in my town. I could walk to his apartment.
I'm pretty sure you're lying.
No, I'm
because
not.
He talks about being at fucking Bradley Beach, New Jersey.
Oh, he must have moved.
On
must have moved.
WFAN all the time. Yeah.
Oh, he must
have
have
moved. Yeah.
He must have
yeah.
moved.
Yeah.
Because he was my neighbor.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. This is like fucking like 3 years ago, bro.
I guess he must have moved during the pandemic.
Yeah, he must have moved. He moved a long fucking time ago, old news.
Al Dukes said one of your favorite Ron and Fez moments before you got hired. Wasn't it the Jets fan song?
I love Al Dukes. He's so funny to me. Yeah, Jet song. Yeah, the
fabulous Al Dukes.
Yeah, the fabulous Al Dukes.
Yeah, he's funny. He is funny though.
I mean, the shit they put him through.
Yeah, but you can't say he's not funny.
No. I love Al Dukes. I've loved him. I got his role.
Phone?
It was because I texted a group chat to see what Roy's favorite moment was.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I gotta go find my phone now, Robert.
I got it right here.
No, that's your phone.
So my big ass card number is 24442.
All right, let's stay focused here because I think this is important. Oh wait, you're gonna do this? Okay, yeah, we're gonna go into the Al Dukes talk because I do want to talk about Al Dukes. I think it's an exciting talk. Okay, maybe, but you're not talking into the microphone, so no one cares.
Talking to your Jack Daniels. Would you like to get Al Dukes on?
Just drink the fucking shot, will you? Look at this, Robert. That is good. He does a good pull. I was impressed with. I was surprised because we did the fucking Star Wars episode where we drank. Is that salvageable?
I haven't looked at it yet, but yeah.
Okay, yeah. You're gonna have to bump up. You're gonna have to bump up the volume big time.
I was yelling the whole time.
He wasn't, but Robert.
I'm very soft.
I go, Robert. I go to Jared. I go. Just have a little, sip. Just a little eye opener. And I swear to God, the fucking thing went from the neck to right there.
Hell yeah, dude.
He did it.
That's awesome.
I never knew that about Jared before. Now, how come you don't fucking brag about being a whiskey man?
I'm not a whiskey man.
Oh, yes, you are.
No.
Oh, yes, you are.
I'm going to be honest, Jared.
Yeah,
that's the pool of an alcoholic. That's somebody who's got some demons he's drowning.
This thing was a good, considerable,
very rarely
like 4 inches taller. Like it was closer to the J in Jack. To the J in Jack before he took a pull. I'm just letting you know.
I wish I had my bottle of water so I could throw it in my face and do an airplane reference, but I've got my can of soda. Say I have a drinking problem, and then you throw it in your face. Yeah.
All right, so
Al Dukes.
Fabulous Al Dukes.
Okay, so I actually think he's hysterical. The reason why is because of, again, when you have those defining moments, You absolutely have them.
What, losing a boxing match to Earl?
No, just hold on. But I will. Let me get my phone real quick
Go get
because
your phone.
obviously that's
Is
my
Roy
phone
hitting
going
you
on.
up?
Yeah.
What does Air Harder say?
He's just giving some of his favorite moments. They're good. They're actually real moments.
I'm sure they're real moments.
And then I'm liking them all to make Dave think he's getting more messages than he actually is.
Okay. The thing that I'll never forget with Al Dukes, because this is all of our favorite, Ron Fez moments in this fantastic holiday episode, which I'm thoroughly enjoying. And so I'm going to say this is one of my favorite things when Ron had the thing of if a baby fell into the fucking lake.
Yep.
Oh, good idea. Bad idea?
No, if the baby fell into the lake
Yeah,
that was cold.
That was.
Would Al Dukes go in after it? And he said no because the water's freezing.
Yeah,
why two dead people?
One
and
of the
it was
best
so
Al Duke
awesome.
arguments.
It was so heel. And like that, but he did it in the Al Dukes delivery, which is like, no, I'm not gonna. It's totally boring, like totally no sold it, but it's like so funny, and like that's when I was like, he's one of the greatest heels of all time.
Oh yeah, everyone hated Al.
Yes,
and then
but,
you
but
outdid
he makes
him.
Me laugh.
No, but here's the thing: like Al set such
Me?
Oh yeah. When you first came on, this is what I thought was so brilliant about you. You were the best heel.
Babyface, no.
No, when you that's what we talk about on Tales from the Satellite. When you were first on before the writer saga, you were hated. Who? You were.
This is a Christmas special.
No,
and this is the.
but I'm trying. No,
wait, hold on, stupid. I have a fucking joke prepared.
Sorry, I
was trying to say something nice about you.
This is a Christmas special, and this is the 5th time you've said that people hate me.
No, I didn't say
Hence,
that.
That was kind of going to be the joke.
Oh, well.
The one line.
I was going to say that's what I found the brilliance of you was because you played the heel so fucking well.
I enjoy that. Yeah,
like I was like, who is this? Like I remember listening to Ron and Fez on AEW, hating Al Dukes like every good Jewish boy should, and then like when you came along, you just blew Al Dukes out of the water because you would just say shit.
Yeah,
and
everybody fucking hated you, Dave.
But that was the brilliant part. You played the heel.
It's complimentary.
It is because it's how genius of a comedic like you were.
Really nailed what you were trying to do because
You were trying to play the heel.
I was.
You were trying to like. Anything
I
that
was.
Ron
I was
said,
be a fucking asshole.
Anytime Ron said something, you would completely disagree with him.
Yeah. Jesus chairs.
And while
now,
you were,
hold on. Can I just say this real quick about Jesus
your
chairs?
show, please.
Because I really do feel like I saw that on a Discovery Channel. Okay, so the shit that I got early on shit for. Secretly, Ron loved.
Of course.
Which was, I said, somehow scrambling in desperation. I don't even know what the fucking point of the argument was. I said that Jesus was the one who actually invented the modern day chair as we know it with the back.
Oh, because that was...
Everyone else had stools before
Oh, no, because that was the Passion
cushions.
of the Christ.
Or cushions.
Because of the Passion of the Christ, wasn't it? Because they show like a flashback of like Jesus inventing a table and chairs.
That's not what I said. No, I said that I saw it on a Discovery Channel special, and I admitted to not necessarily knowing what the fuck I was talking about, but then I was almost positive about this.
There's wings.
Now, here's the other thing. Yeah, but he's getting pizza. Why can't he eat what he wants?
I'm just letting him know there's wings, too.
I think Jared noticed I'm the only ones eating and was like, hey, just so you know, if you want to eat the other stuff I bought, it's in there too, you fatty.
Just let him eat what he fucking wants, though.
Yeah, let him eat what he wants.
Well, why the pizza? You're telling him there's wings. He sees the wings. Because the wings are right there.
Well,
I know, but they're right next to the pizza.
They're in a bag.
He would heat them up.
They're in a bag. They're in a bag.
The point is, I thought that fucking... I was convinced in real life...
Headcanon.
That I thought... Yeah, headcanon. I was convinced that I saw a Discovery Channel special that Jesus Christ built
back
the
chairs.
chair with the back on it that but previous to Jesus, people only had stools. Kings had thrones, but it wasn't the same. Oh yeah, that's what I said. He was like the Henry Ford. It was like he was able to mass produce chairs for everybody because kings had thrones, but Jesus was able to mass produce
because he's of the common man.
Common man, a Kia. A
and
fucking
that's why
Kia.
the Romans wanted to kill him.
It's good. Yeah, Jesus of Achaia,
No,
I believe is what they called him.
It's because he chased the money changers out.
Jesus.
I'll say it.
Oh my God! Sounds like someone's gonna convert over
He's
here.
one of the good ones.
Did you get a few drinks in him? Fucking, he's Jared O. Fishman over here.
You know
He's
what?
Jared O. Fishman Alari over here with the See,
You know what, Dave, man? I do think he rose from the dead. We know.
Just talk shit about his own people.
Be honest, we got a book we don't talk about.
You just said Jesus was like, yeah. Go back and check the tape, Jared.
You know, Dave, I was there. We got that book. It says he did rise, but we don't like to admit it.
Jared's one step closer to the New Testament, baby.
Nope.
Nope. So I
like
don't know
my
how that conversation,
matzah.
but I will say this: since it's a retrospective Ron Fez thing, I'm actually like that's one that I like. That was an early on one that helped because regardless, Ron's like, "You sold that well, man," and I'm like, "What do you mean?" And he's like, "No, I mean, you sold that well. That was, you believe that?
Thanks, you actually believe that?
Yeah." And I'm like, "No, I'm pretty sure I saw that." He's like, "Come on, man, we're off the air. You're kidding." I'm like, "No, I'm pretty sure I saw that." But then here's the thing: I have literally scoured like YouTube. I've even gotten the Discovery Channel app just for this purpose, and I can't find it. So I think it's Ed Cannon.
Ed Cannon.
Yeah, I think I created it and
Convince
like,
yourself that it was real.
Yeah, so that's how it's weird where they
In
say
fact-
like OJ can convince himself.
Yeah,
Because
well,
I was positive that I saw this.
I thought you did that during when the Passion of the Christ was a thing.
No.
Because there's a scene in the movie where he invents.
Oh,
like,
you know what? We could have been talking about that though.
because there's a scene.
When did Passion of Christ come out?
Well, I had to been in high school, so it had to have been 04, 03, 04.
Oh, well, then it wasn't on the Ron Fez show. We're not going to be talking about Passion of Christ. If
No, you could have been.
No, we weren't.
Mel
Let's go to
Gibson
Robert.
was back in the
Robert
news.
was trying to say something. Jared, please.
I did get a text from Roy of several of his favorite moments with you.
Oh, awesome. Can you say to Roy, Jared and Dave are arguing on the air, but we all three of us want to tell Roy Harder that we love him.
We love Roy. I love Roy.
Because we all love Roy.
Roy's
I mean,
hilarious.
is Roy maybe the most popular, non-divisive human being? Number one baby face of all time.
He's a mensch.
In the history of the Davey Mac sports program and Eastside Dave show.
Ubermensch.
Number one baby face. I would be the heel on my own fucking shows.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
Yeah.
It's depressing.
I was, I pitched this idea to you once for the Eastside Dave show, and I thought it was a brilliant bit because it utilized all of like what Compound could have been, and then it could have been absolutely hilarious.
Shit talking over here, but go ahead.
Because you used to do the hit,
no drama.
No, it's not. You used to do the Hitlins bit, and that was very popular. But I thought, like, wouldn't it be hilarious if you were like, I wish I had a my size Hitler, like when they do the my size Barbie, and then I came in dressed as Hitler, and then like we did the dream sequence thing. But I came in.
Robert A., I'm pretty sure
I
this
pitched this
is
idea.
Jared's headcanon.
No, I pitched this
that is
idea.
happening right now. Fever dream. And again,
No, I swear to God, I pitched this idea of my size
fucking-
Hitler.
You pitch what?
My size Hitler.
So in other words, you pitch Hitler.
No.
You're a Jewish person. By the
No.
way, before we're canceled. Before we're canceled.
I mean,
not the Catholic's idea, not that Catholic's idea. The Jewish man's idea was to pitch
my size Hitler doll.
my size Hitler doll.
Well, you never know. Well,
So
Mel
Hitler-
Gibson. Oh, not Mel Gibson.
And I
Mel
rejected
Brooks.
the idea, and I'm happy
No.
that I did.
Mel Brooks always says you should
I
keep
know.
a black
Oh God.
a black comb in your
Oh.
pocket because you never know when you need to do a Hitler impression. And that's
Okay.
Mel Brooks.
I
That's the
know.
greatest Jew who ever lived. Mel Brooks.
Killing me.
No, but I thought it was a brilliant idea because we could do the dream sequence thing with the cameras and stuff like that. And I come in and I sit on your lap and we do like a little shtick.
Go
humor.
over great.
It would have been hilarious.
Giant Hitler sitting on my lap.
No, my size is
you want me canceled, but you're afraid to admit it.
No, because
you're
Jews
trying
can do that.
to talk me into
because Jews can do that.
Having a Hitler on my lap.
I mean,
at the end of the day,
no, because
at the end of the day, the GIF, the meme is me
no.
with Hitler on my lap.
Yep.
And while he's having a good old time about this is some fucking headline card shit, every meme on fucking Twitter and shit is me with a Hitler on lap.
But it's a Jewish guy playing Hitler,
Yeah,
so it's okay.
I know, because that's how memes and that's how modern day society works.
There was an Academy Award winning film with a Jew dressed as Hitler.
Because people don't take snapshots of art and make knee-jerk decisions
I'm sorry,
in real life.
because Jojo Rabbit wasn't an Academy Award nominated film with a Jew playing Hitler.
We ain't
Okay,
fucking Jojo Rabbit, motherfucker. I'm
Sometimes
Eastside
lists
Dave.
aren't all they cracked
Yeah,
up.
yeah. But also when the amount of fucking shit I actually have done with the characters and the robots and the puppets that have said terrible things and people in masks,
That was-
and cowboy hats. Like there's a lot of things. So yes, no, I'm not going to entertain this stuff. Please can we get let Robert please get to his phone?
So we got the first one we got is
Jesus.
This is of Roy's favorite moments, and I think they're all from.
Oh, these are Roy Harder's
from
favorite
the Eastside
moments.
Dave
or Harder
From the Eastside Dave show or Davey Mac Sports Program?
or Davey Mac Sports Program.
But
yes.
but Eastside Dave show. Okay.
So the first one was Ray Wiley Hubbard's performance of Drunken Poet's Dream.
Drunken Poet's Dream. And the reason why I say this is one of the all-time greatest performances of maybe the number one performance of all time is because Ray Wiley Hubbard established a relationship with us with this fucking performance, which was so cool because his next performance on the show, on the Davey Mac Sports Program, Ray Wiley Hubbard is a country legend, but really it's Western country and rock, singer-songwriter stuff from Austin, Texas. And he goes on the second appearance, he says, "Sorry guys, I just got here," and no one cares because he was actually 15 minutes early for the show. And he's like, "Yeah, I just had to run off of Letterman." He was the musical act of Letterman that night and thought so much of our show that he had to run over to he was running from Letterman to our show.
Now, was this satellite or was this Skinny Man still?
This is the Davey Mac Sports Program podcast with Roy.
So he was running over to Skinny Man then?
Yeah, Skinny Man.
So that's amazing.
So in that, in the one that Roy is talking about is the first time he was there, and the reason why what I'm saying is that is amazing, and that relationship is because of the first time he was there, which was him and Roy and his son, and Sean O played this fucking thing.
I love Shano.
And I tried talking him out of making me a harmonica player on the song. I tried to. Okay, this is some real behind-the-scenes gossip right here.
Because you're a
no one's
drummer.
ever heard before. No, but yes, I'm a drummer, but I also like the harmonica and shit like this. But Ray Wiley Hubbard's a genius. He's got the Dylan set up. No need. Okay, I don't want a part of it. Roy Harder, professional. Sean O, professional. Obviously, Ray Wiley and his son, professional. Please.
Yeah.
He makes me a part of it. He says, you play harmonica, you're going to play the solo then. We're going to do harmonica solos.
Oh, he put you on the spot on your own show.
Yeah, so it's on YouTube.
And what are you going to say no to Ray?
No, you're not.
No, I said no. I did. I go, no. And he goes, come on, man. And I go, please, I don't want to screw up the song. He's like, you got to do it. And at that point, I'm like,
you got to do it.
Fine.
Yeah.
But I tried to talk him out of it twice, if not 3 times.
How cool is that?
But then, yes, after a while, you become an asshole.
That's almost as good as when Monk got to play with the redheaded stranger.
Now, playing the harmonica, amazing. But here's my point. Go to YouTube. Watch for that song because of Roy Harder's keyboard solo. It's not fancy. He's not going... plays a chord here, a chord there. It's the most soulful keyboard solo of all time. I've told this to Roy privately. I go, that's my favorite keyboard solo in the history of music. Period.
Wow. Well, can I tell you good news?
Over Billy Preston.
Over Billy Preston.
In fucking...
Outer space?
No, asshole. Fucking Get Back. The Beatles.
Right now? Over me?
No. Right now. Roy Horder's fucking keyboard solo is the most soulful, greatest solo of all time. Period. I'm not saying it's fancy. I'm saying soulful.
I can't wait to hear it. And you know what the good news is? You don't even have to go to YouTube because we're going to put it in right here.
Gotta suck it in.
You have to suck.
And stay on the lower side of the harmonica.
I'm going to maybe not, but if I see an opening...
No, you'll suck.
I'll take... I know, I will. I'm going to suck both ways.
No, see, look, but no, this way. So you'll do that, and that way you'll be in the... Here we go. All right. I wrote this
I can never blow out because I'm probably going to die of lack of oxygen. Okay. Oh, that's good. That sounds way better than I did.
Just kind of every now and
I got
then.
an idea for the people who are not watching Ustream on iTunes.
Yeah.
You just do that, and then I'll just say, "Hey, here's me on harmonica."
No, you got to do it together. So we're going to do
All right.
verse, chorus, verse, verse, chorus, right? And then it goes to a quick little 5, and then
Oh,
I'll play
I love this.
We'll play a harmonica.
This is my favorite part.
Together.
The way you're talking to people, like it's like musician-like.
This is a real musical director here.
You know, I mean, Roy just says, "Hey guys, follow me," and we just have to follow like we're the Muppets. I like that. Verse, chorus. We're gonna go to a 5.
Yeah.
I'm not even listening. Go for it.
And then, then after that, then we'll do a harmonica duet. So we'll do the harmonica solo, then a keyboard solo, then a guitar solo.
All right.
All right.
Excited.
So I wrote this with a young guy named Hayes Carl. You familiar with him?
Yes. Yeah.
He's a good kid.
Yeah.
I got a woman who's wild as Rome. She likes being naked and gazed upon. She crosses a bridge, she sets it on fire. She lands like a bird on the telephone wire. I'm gonna holler and I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna give me some mescaline, and then I'm gonna rhyme that with gasoline. It's a drunken poet's dream. Whoa. There's some money on the table and a pistol on the floor. A few paperback books by Louis L'Amour. Whiskey bottles out scattered like last night's clothes, with cigarettes and papers and Oreos. My harmonica has got a busted reed. My lips are chapped and about to bleed. She says that's nothing when she was a kid. Oh, she danced with the dead at the pyramids. I'm gonna holler and I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna give me some mescaline, and then I'm gonna rhyme that with gasoline. It's a drunken poet's dream.
I'll never pay back my student loan.
Don't do it.
Smelling like Samuel Adams and cheap cologne. She tells me not to worry about Judgment Day. She says dying to get in heaven just ain't our way. I'm gonna holler and I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna give me some mescaline, and then I'm gonna rhyme that with gasoline. It's a drunken poet's dream. Whoa, I got a woman who's wild as Rome. She likes being naked and gazed upon. What a band! Yeah, that sounded great.
Ray Wiley Hubbard, ladies and gentlemen. Another round of applause. Lucas Hubbard.
Oh, okay.
Perfect. And we're back with Roy's second favorite moment. You ready for this, Dave?
How about no? But come on, let's discuss.
I got to be honest with you. I wish Roy would do like YouTube Live, like that Mark Baudelaire. Like he
plays. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Like
yeah.
I feel like if
Hold
Roy
on.
did
Don't
that,
worry about. Hold on. What you're not. Roy's not going to do that. But what
I wish he would.
But what
I'd tune in.
What we can plug is Davey Mac and Roy Harder's musical party playlist on YouTube. These are all of the musical songs that we have done. And I mean, honestly, Robert, the songs like that we're doing on Davey Mac's sports program, they're beginning to become, like they're putting in the big dent in the playlist for a good reason. They're like one fucking great song.
We've
after
had a couple
another.
of big hits on there. Yeah,
Big hits.
Were any as big quite though as Damian Dempsey's performance of Masai?
Unbelievable. Guy from Ireland, big and jacked, looks like a wrestler, looks like a guy in Braveheart, looks like straight out of the movies. I'm sure he was probably even in Braveheart. Big fucking jack guy you could just see killing people. He plays an amazing song on the Davey Mac Sports program, and that song is also on the playlist. So let's just see. These are all going to be probably musical performances.
And we're going to put it in here. The last one, Roy said it might have been some of his best playing, but I think it was less about the music as it was the moment, and that was when Stevie Lou decided to flip the desk. And it's important to note.
Well, none of us said it.
Non-musical.
None of us said it. Roy Harder did.
So non-musical moment.
Well,
it was a fun moment.
So
now we can
Was
look
it a
back
fun-
on-
to be clear, the
it was
text
a fun
reads,
moment.
I like the Stevie Lou desk flip as well. Might have been some of my best playing. So Roy just really thought he played the keyboard well during the moment.
Oh yeah, so he's just talking about his own keyboard playing during the segment, which was in existence because he was like, whoa.
He really did, yeah.
Everything else was all serious and shit. Roy's like,
That's what I'm saying. Roy's got great fucking comedic timing.
I know.
Stevie, whoa, Stevie, whoa, Stevie, whoa. That's John.
That's so funny. All right, phenomenal. Roy Harder, phenomenal list. Roy Harder's the best.
I love Roy. He's
All right.
he's such an uber mensch.
As we continue on,
I did send your text of Jared and Dave are arguing on air. Dave and I are arguing off air, but we all agree how much we love you to Roy, and he laughed at that and said thank you.
You have said
That's what you told me to
we're
say.
agreeing on off the air, me and you, Robert.
Oh, we are now.
to
Yeah,
Roy.
yeah. No, it was just making a joke to Roy. He knows we're good.
I love you, Roy.
No, I know, but you're
You know how Roy plays fire. Like when Roy gets like funky.
Focus.
I know, but I want to compliment Roy. Can I compliment Roy? It's Christmas episode. When Roy plays funk, it is fucking fire.
Yeah.
All right.
It is great. That's why I wish he would go live on YouTube, because I would just donate to him over and over again to play funky beats and be like, Roy, I love you.
Okay. Can we get focused on this now?
How
are
great you
we
are.
at the end of the episode?
I think we're at the end of the episode.
Okay, hold on.
Can I just?
Hold on. Yeah, I guess we're at the end of the episode. because this fucking
I got
maniac.
one. I got one more.
I got one more silver dollar.
I'm going to try to get a special guest.
Well, Can the fucking star have a goddamn word towards the end of the episode?
I'm trying to do a good bit with you.
Go ahead.
One of my favorite Ron and Fez bits was
It's amazing how drunk you are after 4 beers.
Three beers.
And you've had this Pepsi thing. Oh, actually, you did have the big full of whiskey. All right, that's fair.
One of my favorite Ron and Fez moments was when you did the poor man's game, where Ron just threw an actor out, and you're like, okay, he's the poor man's ex.
Oh, I like that.
And I was just like, wow, he's just like, and
I think
Ron's
that's-
just going on and on about like poor man, like, and you just hit every one. You're like, this actor is the poor man's.
Poor man's that, yeah. Yeah, I like that game.
You're like Nick Nolte's the poor man's Gary
I had a
Busey
couple
or something
of
like
them.
that.
You know the game that Jay Moore liked?
What?
Pour hot sauce down Dave's ass.
No. It was a one and done thing. You'll never find this on Ron Fez show because I mean, come on, it's too narrow. But one and done game that Jay Moore was a fan of, which was Lincoln or Hitler. Very simple. Give you a fact. Who was it? Lincoln or Hitler? And you would be surprised. I had.
Which one sat on Eastside Dave's lap?
Yeah. Jared was the fucking goddamn fucking Fuhrer on me for some reason.
It's not racist if a Jew does it.
Yeah, well, thanks. But then I'll be meme boy with the fucking goddamn Fuhrer on my ass. All right, listen.
On your lap.
It's supposed to be a Christmas special here. Christmas and Hanukkah and the holiday special.
That's fine.
Can we just go out with class?
Sure.
Should we sing a song real quick?
Hallelujah.
No, the one in the fucking movie with the Frankie Jimmy Stewart. Let all acquaintance be forgot, as then he was sometime. Let all acquaintance be forgot. Wait, all
anxiety. All right, so can we
the
just
snow turned into rain?
That was the perfect ending.
That was
well, no.
Fogelberg.
First, we have to say some nice things about Bobby.
I know. We were on our way out.
Oh, we were?
I was going to do it.
Oh, you were?
You stupid fucking asshole.
Oh, did I ruin that bit too?
You just
Par for
could
the
you
course.
actually put the microphone down?
No.
I think we've heard enough from you tonight.
I don't get to do this that often.
Robert,
awesome.
you're the greatest
You're the
of all
best.
time.
I love you, Dave.
We
I love you,
have
Jared.
a insane relationship.
Oh boy, do you?
But we also have a true friendship.
We genuinely do.
Okay.
A very true friendship, yes.
And we had a major argument before the program, and
As
now
soon as we hit
I
pause.
think that is like it feels literally like
It is.
35 years ago.
It does.
There's no point
because it
now.
was 4 hours ago.
I mean,
At this point, yeah.
It feels so long ago that I just could care less about it now. And that's a good thing.
and that's
good.
what I
So
wanted.
you're the best.
Because I knew the sooner we'd get going,
Will
we'd have a
you
good time.
Shut up when the star is being emotional and fucking talking on the microphone. Would you shut your goddamn mouth up, Jared, please?
Okay.
Robert, you're a fantastic person. You're a great worker. You're a fantastic comedian, great producer, great guy.
I would say I love you, Dave. I'm thankful for all the opportunities we get to work together.
I don't even need anything back.
But I love you and thank you for seriously, thank
I
you
love
for
you.
everything. I wasn't joking earlier when I said you got me through some of the worst times in my life. So genuinely thank you for that. I probably wouldn't be here without
Hear
you.
that?
And Jared, this year
Hear that?
we've become better friends, and truly I'm thankful
See, I
for our
told you.
Thursdays.
Oh,
Meetings,
I
you,
love
me, and
our
Archivist.
powwows.
Yeah, it keeps us going through the week.
Yeah, I know. That's why
Keeps
he's
me
fucking
going.
turned on me. That's why he's Team Bobby now. That's why today on the fucking thing, it was a goddamn
he
2-on-1.
literally
It was a goddamn
forgets-
2-on-1 handicap match.
He literally forgets the fact that I brought him pulled pork yesterday.
Thankfully, I'm fucking tall, 6'2".
He keeps bringing
Jared
in the
went
fact
low
that
and I
I'm
went low.
5'7". I know I'm a manlet. Leave me alone.
I'm 5'6".
No, listen, and then I wasn't done. You,
Oh, big.
I love to bust your balls, but you're the best.
I love you too, Dogsy.
And the Yaddle Channel is a really fun show. Like
it's great.
It's a show I really look forward to because it's an easy show. And even though it's Jared's idea, we're going beyond Star Wars a little bit. But we're Star Wars. Well, we will do the Marvels. We'll do the actions. We'll do the bigs. We'll do the things. We'll do this. But it's also a Star Wars show. And then some episodes are like 100% Star Wars. But what they also are, if you don't like Star Wars, we've seen this on the comments, is that if you want to see, we will fucking battle like this for real, Jared and I, and you will. I mean, it'll be close to like someone like legitimately going into the kitchen, taking a knife, and then ramming it into the other person's esophagus.
Well, we know what Dave feels about me.
No, I thought you were going to do it last night when you went into the kitchen. You were very
grabbed
upset.
the pulled pork?
Yeah, but then he brought out pulled pork instead.
Oh, that's exciting.
But I got to also we all have to thank, Ron Fez Archivist.
100%. I mean, he pulls the clips. Great contributor and
great guy.
Just so you know, I always refer to you as super producer Bobby Tamburro.
Oh, well, thank you so much.
Because you are super producer.
And
Isn't that nice?
That is incredible.
But then everyone who's watching us and supporting us and everything like that, we're fucking kicking ass. I think a lot of people know who the fucking where the fucking talent is. That's all I'll say.
Linda certainly does.
Where's
on
the
that
goddamn
note,
talent?
Merry Christmas.
Sorry,
Happy
apologies.
Hanukkah.
Apologies, Linda.
She rules. She's such a trooper.
Apologies.
I think there's a domestic dispute downstairs.
I think you should get her a bottle of wine.
That's a good point.
You should probably get her a bottle of wine.
You guys, get a bottle of wine.
We
I'm
thank
always nicer.
you
I
all
gave
for
her
watching
keto tips back in
everything.
the day.
Please.
Let's thank the audience. We wouldn't be here without you guys. Thank you for tuning in.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
New Year. And happy holidays to each and every one of you. God bless ya.
And good night, radio fans.
What are you doing, man? Put that back on.
Get rid of that.
That is bad. I kind of wish that you would have blew me. I mean, my God, you hardly knew me. And now I bet you're gonna sue me and get me for child support. Oh shit, I'm a dad. Oh shit, I'm a dad. Oh shit, I'm a dad. I'm out of here. Gonna grab a cab.